And oop. And oop. And oop. It is the official King Payne Show. It is the home of the lituation. It is the littest place on earth. Yeah. So, gathering close. Gathering close when we have breaking news. We have breaking news when, okay, on period. Diddy's homes have been raided by the feds and Homeland Security. Well, my, 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 my. Justin and King Combs have been arrested. 6 others have been detained. Diddy is nowhere to be found. Leave it to the official King Payne to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Girl, hold on. Girl. All right. Yes, it is. Leave it to the official King Payne to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Yes, yes. My sources said they've been tracking Diddy's jet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They had to set his jet down in the Caribbean. Yes, it did. But no Diddy. Girl, what? Where in the world is Diddy? Diddy done fled the motherfucking country and left his 2 sons to take the rap. Allegedly, the feds and Homeland Security are looking for evidence. According to my sources, the feds believe that Diddy is a part of some sex trafficking ring. Yes, it did. And you know, when the feds come and knocking, they already know. They already know. Okay, they already got everything they need. Okay, on period. They just fucking with you at this point. When okay, on period. Diddy is nowhere to be found. Okay, on period. Somebody said he must have been tipped off. Duh. Duh. If the news and media outlets were out front of Diddy's home before the authorities, if the authorities knew, if the authorities told the media, chances are somebody went ahead and tipped Diddy off. Diddy is somewhere with Russell Simmons right now, living his best life. Okay, on here, one of them countries where you can't extradite. Yes, he did. Yes, he did win. Okay, on period. Breaking news: Diddy's homes raided by the feds. Okay, Homeland Security. Got Justin and King Combs out there in handcuffs. Win. It's a lot of shit going on. Leave it to the official King Payne to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. We have live footage. We have exclusive content. Legal affairs attorney speaking out. It's a whole lot of shit going on. Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video on the way in. It's the official King Payne Show. Act like you know it's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation directly after this commercial break. Let's go, Crown Family. Oh, my. My bad. I was just making sure the place is all nice and tidy for all of you guys here. Gathering close. Gathering close. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you never miss a show. That way you never miss a show. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day to be dust free. Would you be mine? Crown family. Yes, it did. My. Oh, it appears as though it's getting extra dusty over there in Homely County, Homely Hills, at the mansion of Diddy. My. You know, I Googled it. Diddy's home is about 25 minutes. I was like, should I go out there? I said, should I go out there? I said, it's a whole lot of police. That's a whole lot of police. Okay? Did y'all see all them police? And they was synchronized with the shit. Okay, on period. They raided his Los Angeles home and his Miami home at the same damn time. Yes, it did. They said that they're planning on raiding his Chicago home and his New York home tomorrow at the same damn time. I think that's what they said. Is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. That's neither here or there. They're planning on raiding them as well. Yes, it did. They're planning on raiding his Chicago and New York home as well. Yes, you know, there's a lot of outlets reporting that they don't know why, or where all of this is stemming from. Okay. But according to my sources, this is all stemming from all of these lawsuits. All of these lawsuits, all of the allegations of sex trafficking, molestation, drugs, drugging underage girls, sleeping with underage girls, freak offs. It's a lot of shit going on. Diddy has fled the country. I mean, if he's smart, okay, on period. If he's smart, okay, Diddy probably been gone, honestly. Diddy probably been gone. They said they've been tracking his jet. Okay, on period. They grounded his jet in the Caribbean. Okay, on period. But Diddy, again, is nowhere to be found. Leaving us to all ask, where the fuck is Diddy? Where the fuck is Diddy? Did he leave Justin and King to take the rap? Or Justin and King under arrest? Okay, you know, this is all happening as we speak. We have live footage, okay, that we're going to review. This is all happening as we speak, so we don't know, okay? Justin and King are literally outside on the curb in handcuffs right now. Right now. They have the other detainees lay on their stomachs, okay? They're not playing. They're not playing. They're armed. Everyone is armed. They kicked down the door and they rushed. They raided the house with AR-15s. Okay, it was at least 100 of them motherfuckers. Okay, mind you, Diddy home is big as fuck. I was like, damn, that's a big ass house. That's a big ass house, and it was only 6 motherfuckers up in there. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, that's a big ass motherfucking house, man. That's too much house for 6 motherfucking little old people. Okay. Oh, my. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into when right now it is time for our Crown Family roll call win. Yes, it did. You guys remember that everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my motherfucking opinion. Mixed for receipts. Take it out if you want to take it. Just don't be weird. Oh, it's enough weird ass shit going on in the world. America, gather in close. Gather in close, America. Lord. Oh, some dusty shit here. This some dusty shit here when. Here in the home of the lituation, just know that everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Okay, Crown Family, don't play about the king. Gather in close, like this video, share this video, subscribe. Okay, interact in the chat. This is the interactive segment of your day. Yes, hop out of the bushes, shake a hand, make a friend win. Okay, on period. It's lit here in the home of the lituation. And that's just on period. Diddy is going down. He's going to jail. If Diddy is ever on American soil again, they taking his black ass. They taking his black ass to prison, to the feds. My. What a Crown Family at? What a Crown Family at? What a Crown Family at? Let me see those crowns in the chat. Hold on one second. My. Oh, get rid of some dust. Okay, on period. Yes, I go live when I want to go live. Just because Diddy is on the run don't mean that I gotta jump and go live. Just because there's other content creators doing that or whatever, don't mean that I'm gonna do that. I go live when I can, when I'm ready. Period. Period. I don't move when the content move. These bitches move when I speak. To this day. To this day. To this day. This the official King Payne show. Act like you know. This the official King Payne show. Act like you know. Now, if you subscribe with all your notifications on, you don't even have to worry about that because you never miss a show. YouTube sends you the notifications. Who's ready to get into some things? It's time for our Crown Family roll call. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. Yes, it's the Official King Payne show. Act like you know. Act like you know. Hey, Paradox, what's going on? Hey, Tawana. Hey, Fred. Yes. Hey, Stephanie, what's going on? Yes. Iridescent unicorn farts. What's poppin', friend? LaShawn. Hey, LaShawn. Yes. Latasha. Hey, Latasha, friend. Yeah. Ooh. KYG said, do you think he'll off himself? Ooh. My. Or go on the run for the rest of his life. I think he very much so Russell Simmons to this bullshit. Okay. I think he very much so Russell Simmons to this bullshit. I don't think that he's ready to just unalive himself. No. No. My. I mean, if he was gonna unalive himself, then why run? Okay, he should have just came out with his hands up, right? Hung himself when he got to prison. My. Y'all like this video? Like this video? Like this video right now. Oh, hey, Danny Lynn for the win in the building. I know that's right. Yes, King Gemini in the building. Hey, Fred. Melanated drip. What's going on? Yes. Stacy Glover. Yes. Simply Alicia and the president of the home of the lituation. I know that's right. Yes, Sharita. Hey, Sharita. Miss Body. Hey, Miss Body. Yes. Know my skills in the building. What's going on? Yes. OG Patrice in the house was popping. Yeah, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. JBAK. Yes. JLC87 Productions was popping. Yes. Mad Sam was going on. Yaba. I know that's right. I think he is in Las Vegas with you know who. She is strangely not live talking about. Remember, I told you all about him. My. I don't know who you're talking about, friend. I don't know who you're talking about, friend. Yes, it did. You guys make sure that you guys are liking this video on the way in, and remember to support. Quick, somebody give me a number. Somebody give me a number in the chat, 5 through 25. Okay, on period. You guys remember that YouTube is taking 45% out of our us CCs checks. Okay, us content creator checks. Okay, we can't do it without your support. Remember to support the show. Okay, we have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. We made it very easy for you guys to support. The links are in the chat. Okay, 2 minutes left for the roll call. 2 minutes left of the roll call. The number of the day is 15. The quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. Hey, iridescent unicorn farts. I know that's right. Yes. Oh, Miss Diddy from Birmingham. I know that's right. Yes. Thank you for your membership, friend. Oh, Tori Jackson Patino in the building. Angel McCants in the house with. Yes, she did. Oh, it's your country girl, Queena. What's popping? Yes. Who's ready to get into some things? Who's ready to get into some things? I want to see everybody hashtagging. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Leave it to the official King Payne to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. You know, I was making sure I had all my receipts together before I just jumped and got on the live. Before I found out about the breaking news, I was putting together my show, my Mahogany Jackson show, which will be later on tonight. Okay, because we have breaking news. So I kind of moved things around and got ready for this show real quick. So if I was a little late to my own show, how do you be late to your own show? It's my show. It don't start till I get here. I mean, I can't make everybody happy. I remember before I would start the show on time and I just, have like the music on and, let people wait until I'm ready. And then I would start the show. Then they would complain about that. Now I don't start the show until I'm 100% ready, and then they complain about that. So you can't make everybody happy. It is what it is. But this is the dust-free zone. We have a zero tolerance for dust over here. Yes, it did. If you come over here being dusty, we will escort your dusty ass out. Yes, it did. Hey, Crown family. Yay! Shout out to Latasha Black for getting a membership. I know that's right. I know that's right. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody supporting the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Remember to like this video. Remember to like this video. So I'm gonna just jump into the content because this is breaking news and we got a lot of things to get into. You guys remember to support the show. You guys remember to support the show. Okay. So, ooh. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Okay. My. Ooh, the number of the evening is 15. Let's go.
Breaking news right now, we're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with...
My. My. Y'all see that shit? It's a whole lot of shit go on. Lord.
About 30
Ooh, good Lord.
different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3
All them police for one black man.
Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right.
So what I notice here is that this woman is not in handcuffs, so they're not looking for her. They don't want her. Okay, they don't want her. But all of these men is in handcuffs. Well, that one right there in the white hat is not in handcuffs, but this one over here in the black, he in handcuffs. So I wonder what that were. And then you got Justin and King off to the side right here in handcuffs. Lord.
Right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement.
That could even be a woman right there in that white t-shirt because she was even trying to hide her face. So who knows?
Enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And
look how massive his fucking home is. Oh my goodness.
So far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this. And they are gathering information, talking to the folks who are there on.
You see Justin, you see King, and you see their friends here. They have this Caucasian. No, this is a Caucasian man right here with glasses on. He in handcuffs and this black. Yeah, he probably was up in there doing all the wire transfers. Yeah, he probably made the false documents, the fake passport. My.
On the property as well as going through the home, it wasn't as heightened.
Whose phone does he have? Is he going through Justin's cell phone? Did these hoes give him their password? Lord.
As we saw just 10 minutes ago when they actually got onto the property.
Well, definitely a little bit more relaxed as far as the investigators that you see right there. And now we're getting more of a count. You can see that there's 4, maybe 5 people down there, 6 total that they have removed from the home. A couple of them still in cuffs.
We don't know what exactly they're looking for, who they're looking for. But again, this could possibly be linked to a sex trafficking investigation involving.
My. Could possibly. Girl, please. We know what the fuck is going on. We're in okay on period. Leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity to this situation. I have an interview with Legal Affairs. Megan Cuniff was on Fox. I'm going to pull that up in just a minute.
Rapper Sean Combs, the music executive. But as you heard from Haley right there, she believes, and she's been hearing, that we do not think that Sean Combs is on that property at home right now. He may.
See, they looking for Sean. They looking for Diddy win, okay, on period. Had Diddy just came out with his hands up, okay, on period, you know. No, they probably would have still raided that home, okay, on period. They still would have did everything that they do and win, okay, on period. Yes, they did. Yes, it did. Because they're looking for the cell phones, they're looking for laptops, they're looking for any evidence that would tie all this, make all this sex trafficking shit make sense. Right? Or they're trying to find additional information, most likely, because when the feds come a knocking, like I said, they already know everything that they need to know most times. According to news articles, they're raiding the home for cell phones and computers and things of that nature. What do you think they're looking for?
Maybe in New York. as this raid is being conducted. But we do know from our reporting that over the course of the year already, just as early as March this year, there have been several lawsuits filed against Sean Combs. So clearly this could be part.
Pool? Bitch, that's a mini lake in this motherfucker back. There ain't no damn pool, girl.
Part of it, we are not sure at this point.
Pool water ain't even green. Ain't no pool. I wish. Okay. Yeah. Homeland Security is taking the lead on this investigation, which means that it's very, very serious. It's the feds and it's Homeland Security. Homeland Security has more jurisdiction than the feds. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So it's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on when my. My. So like I said, there's a lot of receipts where that came from. Okay, on Period. We even got some live coverage here. I'm getting ready to pull up all that and more. Let's go through this article from TMZ. Diddy's homes in LA and Miami raided by federal agents. My. And let's check out these photos, okay, on Period. I'm here for the visuals. I need to see it all. Okay, on Period. Like I said, I was fixing to go down there. We was about to be live on the scene, front line. Y'all know how the king do. Y'all know how the king do. We was about to take our ass down there. We was most definitely about to take our ass down there. But I seen all them feds. I was like, bro, oh no. I've been to a few parties out here. I would hate for my name to end up in one of those devices he got in that hole. I'm just oh shit. My, y'all like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Oh, girl. And okay. So the scene at Diddy's Los Angeles area home appears to be winding down, and a new photo obtained by TMZ shows just how bustling it was with law enforcement activity. Okay. Look at the street. Look at the street. There's cops up and down the street. Like I said, if all of the authorities and the media, local law enforcement, and abroad was informed of this raid, chances are somebody tipped Diddy off, okay, which is why he wasn't at the home. Okay, let's talk about it. Check out this picture, which shows scores of agents and officers on the ground. Safe to say they went in locked and loaded. Time will tell what, if anything, they found. Okay. It's still a developing story. Again, this is live. This is going on right now as we speak. Okay, so we don't know what's going on with Justin and King right now. We don't know if they've been arrested or what's going to, be the result of this raid. What's going to, result from this raid? Are they going to be released? Are they being just detained right now, or are there going to be some charges brought against the mogul sons? My. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. You guys know that Justin was mentioned in Little Rod's most recent lawsuit, where he alleged that Justin, Diddy's son, is pretty much the one who recruits the young girls for Diddy, the underage girls for Diddy, gives them drugs, liquor, and he sets these girls up to be sexually assaulted, apparently. So who knows? He is in handcuffs right now as we speak. Okay. What are your thoughts? Do you think that Justin and King will be arrested? Or will they be allowed to go back into the home? Is the home going to be seized as evidence? Could this be, you know, a laundering money situation or a laundering situation? Because, they'll seize your properties if they feel like it was obtained through fraud. Okay? So, again, at this point, it's a developing story. It is live coverage. Live coverage, breaking news. Gather in close. Gather in close, Crown family. Lord, leave it to the Fish King Pain to bring some clarity. Girl, girl. And the show just getting started, okay? TMZ has obtained extra footage of cops on the scene near Diddy's LA area home, and it looks like officers have shut down the entire area with helicopters swarming above. That's what the fuck that noise is? My. There are at least 2 choppers in the area and a lot of police on the ground. Crown family, look at this. So they're swarming the area. They shut the road down. Okay, on period. I've heard reports of celebrity tour buses cruising through as the raid was taking place. So, it was a normal dust-free day until they decided to kick down the door. Okay, on period. To the feds and Homeland Security decided to kick down Diddy's door, and apparently they had already alerted all of the media because the media would make it to Diddy's home before the authorities. My. A rep for Homeland Security Investigations earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from Homeland Security Los Angeles, Homeland Security Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. He will provide further information as it becomes available. My. And here is a part of the rating in Miami. They were driving up on boats. My. They raided his ass from the motherfucking water. Okay, they hopped out of the motherfucking water with motherfucking sharks and motherfucking alligators win. Okay, up here. Yes, they want motherfucking Diddy and they want his ass bad. Okay, he wasn't there either. Look at this. Girl, he wasn't there either. Guilty by association. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ this case is being handled out of the Southern District of New York. Reports say this appears to be tied to sex trafficking allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months after different plaintiffs. Oh, and here is a better picture of King and Justin in handcuffs. As you can see, their hands are behind their backs. Okay, and it looks as though officer is going through his cell phone. To me, it seems as though the phone is kind of foreign to the officer because as he's using it in the video, you can see him kind of asking, you know, King for directions. So to me, I feel as though this is King's cell phone. My. Fox 11 has posted video that appears to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, and a couple of them appear to be Diddy's son, Justin and King's home. Appear. That's definitely there. That's definitely them 2 knuckleheads. That's them. That's them. TMZ has obtained additional footage that shows federal agents rolling up to Diddy's via water. The video shows armed agents standing on a boat, and they appear to be armed. Diddy is in the crosshairs of law enforcement on both coasts of America as federal agents have descended on his Beverly Hills home. My. We got all the receipts. We got all the receipts and more. Okay, I'm here again. We got some live aerial footage, some interviews that I'm gonna pull up, some exclusive content. Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Make sure that you guys are supporting this video. Win. Okay, on period. The number of the evening is 15. Let's go. We can't do it without your support.
Breaking news right now. We're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in
Ooh.
Homeby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources.
And this is 20 minutes from my house. Bitch. Bitch. I wish. One day, Crown Family, one day. Okay, I'm here. Well, shit, that motherfucker about to be for sale in a minute. Okay, that's why we need to get our shit together so we can go and get that motherfucker. Okay, look at that shit.
Sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Oh, is all that necessary, sir? Is all that necessary? Y'all got these big ass guns and you like is all that necessary? It's giving excessive force. Yeah. Just cause you scared. Cause he black, man. Just calm down. Shit, you looking for Diddy, not me, bitch. What is you talking about? They would have never got me out the house like that, bitch. I would have been. All of these motherfuckers is too calm for me. Way too calm for me, bitch. Way too calm. All of them, bitch. I would have been going the fuck off. Hell no. They wouldn't got nothing out of me. Nothing. Okay, they would have had to take me straight down to the precinct. Okay, because I don't want to be around none of this shit. None of this shit. Take me away. Take me away from here. Cause you hoes got me fucked up. Okay, oh, period. Girl, no, they would have had me right in the back of the police car. Justin and King, they way too damn calm for me.
They less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
We did see.
So my. So the home not even registered to Diddy. It's registered to one of his daughters. The home ain't even Diddy's. It's registered to one of his daughters. My.
A bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs.
My. Diddy not there. Diddy not there. Okay, on period. Somebody said, where is Diddy? Everybody hashtag, where is Diddy? Everybody hashtag, where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that agents for Homeland Security are in the middle of raiding Diddy's properties. There are helicopters overhead, and local law enforcement is also present. Although we're told Homeland Security is the lead agency, there are law enforcement walking through the house with guns drawn, and there are people being questioned in the front of the house. We do not know if Diddy is present. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ his home on the East Coast is also being raided. We're told the home is in Miami. As you know, there have been multiple allegations in several civil suits against Diddy, including home trafficking, all of which he has denied. Okay. We have reached out to Diddy's rep. Okay. So far, no word back, according to TMZ. And, as far as his civil suits go, Diddy has, denied all of the allegations outright, calling them disgusting, and alleging that he will never be a part of any sort of freak off or things like that, and that these people are just trying to extort him. Yes, it did. What are your thoughts, Crown family? We've been hearing the rumors for years. Okay, it looks like it's finally Diddy's time. Okay, on period. It's time for Diddy to atone for all of the hurt that he has caused. All good things come to an end. Every dog has his day. There are people saying that Diddy is being persecuted because he's a black man with money. There are people who just refuse to believe the allegations of Little Rod, the allegations of Cassie, and, so many others. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Everybody can't be lying on Diddy. Everybody can't be lying on Diddy. And apparently there's some truth to all of the allegations, because the feds wouldn't be kicking down your door, bro. The feds wouldn't be kicking down your door if you were too legit to quit. Right? Right? Everybody hashtag, where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? My. Well, my. Leave it to the Fish King Payne. Okay, on period. Diddy's jet tracked to the Caribbean amid U.S. raids. My. Diddy done fled the country. I'm trying to told y'all when. Diddy is gone. Diddy is gone when. Okay, on period. Oh, they didn't land. They didn't grounded the jet. Okay, raided the jet. Diddy wasn't on the jet either. Where is Diddy? Hashtag where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? Where is Diddy? My. He wasn't on the jet either. He wasn't on a fucking jet. Diddy done sent these hoes on a wild goose chase because he knew that they would be tracking the jet. He done told the motherfucking pilot to just fly the jet to the Caribbean. Just get in the jet and go. Give me some time. Because if they think I'm on this jet, okay, I can swim across the ocean to Taiwan. When them hoes can't come and get me, is that what they were? He's trying to hit that Birmingham breaststroke. Okay, y'all see that boy? What they call him, Aquaman? Yeah, he trying to hit that Aquaman. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. Or maybe he's burrowed somewhere underneath the boat, hiding away until he get over there with his people, over there with Usher and Russell, where they can get their freak on in peace. My. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. It's the Fish King Payne Show. Act like you know. According to reports, Diddy's personal love affair LLC jet is currently grounded on a Caribbean island amidst U.S. raids on his home, though there is no evidence yet of his presence aboard. My. They cannot find Diddy. Diddy ass is gone. Diddy did the Diddy bop on their motherfucking ass with. Okay? They over here want to make they over here making memes and shit, talk about no Diddy. That's supposed to be the new term for no homo. Have y'all heard that? No Diddy. Diddy took the term no Diddy to a whole new level with, because from now on, ain't gonna be no Diddy. Okay, on period. No Diddy, no diddly bop, Okay? No getting your freak on win. No Mr. Love. No brotherly love win. Okay, on period. No bad boy. No bad boy. No underage girls. Okay, on period. Diddy. He's fixing to disappear. Yeah. Yeah. Diddy out of here. Somebody said, where's that Epstein list though? Okay, on here, because we know Diddy on it. Y'all tried to withhold. That's how Diddy, that's what tipped him off in the first place. That's what tipped Diddy off in the first place. When that list came out and his name wasn't motherfucking on it, that's when he knew. That's when he knew all these bitches think they slick. That's when he started making his plans. I'm trying to hold you weird. When that list came out earlier this year and Diddy's name wasn't on it, everybody was surprised. Like, girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, please. Diddy's name was supposed to be at the top of that damn list. Let's talk about it. Somebody said he packed up his pink handcuffs and whipped and jetted out. Okay. The U.S. has extradition treaties with the majority of the Caribbean islands. This doesn't mean much unless it's a diversion for a real plane that's headed to Bali, but that's just a personal conspiracy. That's what I think it is. I think it's a diversion. I think it's a diversion. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. I don't think that he actually would think that he can. I mean, this is somebody who takes these private jets all the time. He knows that you can't just get on a jet. They don't just allow things to be flying in the sky. Okay, on period. There's protocols that you have to go through to get on a private plane, and for a private plane to go from one destination to another. And there's also a passenger log. Okay, you got to log your passenger. Who's in the air? Who's flying? Who's traveling with you? So there's a lot of things. So I think that he probably just sent his pilot, to the Caribbean, so that he would have enough time to do whatever he's planning on doing. If anything, he's on a boat or something. Like, why would he be on a plane? My. Bro thought he was Tasha K and did the dash. My. Fizz walked in the house and said, take that, take that, take that. My. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Where the hell is Diddy at? Where is Diddy at? Where is Diddy at? Where the fuck is Diddy at? Yep, King, I agree with you. The plane was a diversion. Yeah, plane was a diversion. Yeah, I don't believe he would leave his kids. He loves them. Okay, sometimes you gotta love somebody. If you love somebody, sometimes you gotta you make that tough decision. Sometimes you gotta make that tough decision. If he know he done some fucked up shit that can jeopardize his family, then this may be the best option. Russell did it. Well, I mean, I guess the jury is still out on whether or not he loved his kids, according to his daughter Aoki. He's an evil son of a bitch. Okay, up here. His plane was supposed to go to Cape Verde in Africa. My. So what do you think it was, Rihanna? What do you think? Do you think he was trying to get to Cape Verde? He wasn't on a plane. Or do you think he's somewhere in the Caribbean hiding out? Like they said, they have treaties. I think if anything, he went to the Caribbean to get on a boat. That's what I think. That's what I think. What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think. Shit. They don't have extradition treaty with the U.S. My. So, maybe he took a boat to the Cape Verde in Africa from the Caribbean. I wonder how long that would be. Let me look that up. And mind you, they got the damn boat trips. Okay, on period. How long does it take? Woo! Bitch, please. Girl, please. It's a 6-day trip by boat. It's a 6-day trip by boat. Yeah, they better get to flying over the Caribbean, cause that's where his ass is at. That's where his ass is at. He's somewhere out there on the water, on a boat, probably a yacht. He probably not even. He probably going to be in the waters over there in Cape Verde on a very expensive yacht. He probably not, thinking about going land bound yet. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to hide out for a little bit. Okay, on period. I'm sure he has a very, very, very nice yacht. Okay, did y'all see his house? Did y'all see his house? Okay, on period. If the house look anything, if the yacht look anything like that motherfucking house, he living good right now. Okay, you're worried about coming back no time soon. Okay, fully stocked yacht. Okay, he probably got a chef on there and everything. Okay, everybody else came with him on the yacht. He had to leave the boys behind. He could probably get where the girls at. Ain't nobody heard from the girls. Where the daughters? They wasn't at the house in Miami. Where the daughters? Anybody seen the daughters? Anybody heard from the daughters today? Maybe the daughters is with him. He probably couldn't take the boys right now. Maybe he gonna come back for the boys. He needs somebody to be here to follow through with the plans, to make sure that the whatever loose ends he has here in the U.S. is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? He needs somebody to handle his business affairs. No, my. Fish King Payne got more receipts where that came from. Megan Cuniff is speaking out when she's been following Diddy. She's a legal affairs journalist, and she has her own sources. She was recently on Fox, okay, on period, and I caught the interview for you guys. So leave it to the Fish King Payne. In addition, we got some live coverage of the raid. So I'm gonna pull that up in just a minute. But I want you guys to hear from the legal affair journalist, Megan Cuniff. I got to meet Megan during the Tory Lanez trial. Okay, you guys have probably seen Megan. She goes viral all the time. Media outlets love her for some reason. But yeah, okay, on period. Here's her take on everything that's going on with Diddy. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my motherfucking opinion. Make for receipts. Take it out if you want to take it. Just don't be weird.
Property. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful mansions I think I've ever seen in this very affluent area of Los Angeles. Little did we know, Megan, the very same thing was happening in real time at his home in Miami. How did we get here today, Megan?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, rich people getting their house raided by the cops, there always has to be something that led to that, right?
Sure.
And what we have here is some really serious allegations that were put forth in civil lawsuits. And I think the question that everyone has been waiting for over the months has been, is there a criminal investigation? How much more serious is this going to get for Diddy? And this is our...
So clearly, this has turned from a civil thing into a criminal thing. A lot of people allege, when Cassie filed her lawsuit, that this would become criminal. And, apparently it has, with Homeland Security taking the lead on this investigation.
Our first solid confirmation that, yeah, this is extremely serious. This is a criminal investigation.
Ooh.
And it looks like a very, very big criminal investigation just from the presence of the law enforcement officers. Of course, that has to do with the sheer size of the property. But I think we're only getting into the tip of the iceberg possible of a definite major criminal investigation into Diddy that's really going to put all the lawsuits on hold and kind of put a spotlight on to what kind of criminal indictment could he eventually face from this.
I found it so interesting because we have not heard here at Live Now or Fox from anyone associated with Diddy, his legal team, Diddy himself. We don't know where he is. I just want to make that point. But you see there the level and the scope of this raid. This was the same scene unfolding in Miami as well in real time. And so you see the amount of law enforcement. They brought kind of a lot of backup, and as you would in situations like this. But does that to you...
That's too much. It is a lot. They did bring a lot of backup. Like, do they really need all these police and helicopters? They make like Diddy a motherfucking or hardened criminal or something. Like he was gonna hop a fence or something. Like Diddy soft ass, wasn't about to do shit. You know what I mean? Like you could have knocked on this motherfucking door, okay, oh period. Y'all should have just knocked on this door, okay? Y'all could have just knocked on this door, period. Oh, y'all like this video, like this video right now. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. And the number of the evening is 15. Yes.
Underscore the seriousness of the investigation of
they got tanks, girl. What they need that tank for? What they need that tank for?
Situation, or is this just how they go about these things?
What the fuck? What was y'all gonna do? Is they trying to kill the man? All these guns for one guy? That's crazy. They got the tanks out there. This some girl. What are they?
This is how they go about these things. They would, of course, say that the reason they go about these things is because it's such a serious situation. But I think this is pretty par for the course in terms of a federal raid. But it is so extraordinary to have this kind of law enforcement activity, federal law enforcement activity, at the home of an entertainer of such stature as Diddy. But, like we were discussing, there's been so much on him over the last...
They pulling out ladders. They climbing on rooftop. They were checking the roof. They went up there to make sure his ass was laying on the roof. They said, the roof is on fire. Girl, did these hoes went up on that roof when? Girl, this hoe went up on that roof for Diddy. Hold on. Let me run that back. This hoe went up on, did y'all see that? This hoe went up on that rooftop. He said, girl, Diddy up there. He said, Diddy up there on that roof. Girl. So, how do we get here? Oh, y'all like this video? Like this? Oh, there we go. Like, damn, how we get here? Right there. That's where we was at. Boo. Look right here. Look.
This is a criminal investigation, and it looks like a very, very big criminal investigation.
Look, you got this ladder win. Look, you got that ladder.
The presence of the law enforcement officers, of course, that has to do with the sheer size of the property.
But
I think we're only
Where's the dogs at? Where's the dog? Who let the dogs out? Who? Where the canines at, Win? Y'all didn't need all these naggers. Y'all didn't need all these motherfuckers. Where's the dogs at? Ain't no canines on the force no more. They're not employing motherfucking canines no more. Okay. Yeah, that gate kind of look it's a security gate though. It's a security gate. So, that gate look kind of suspicious though. It's like, damn. Either you trying to keep somebody in or out.
The tip of the iceberg of a possible of a definite major criminal investigation into Diddy.
That's really going to
put
all
the lawsuits on hold and kind of put a spotlight on to what kind of criminal investigation he eventually face from that.
Oh,
I find it so interesting.
Oh, Daryl. They need to. They do.
Because we have not heard here at Live Now or Fox from anyone associated with Diddy, his legal team, Diddy himself. We don't know where he is. I just want to make that point. But you see there the level and the scope of this raid. This was the same scene unfolding in Miami as well in real time. And so you see the amount of law enforcement. They brought kind of a lot of backup, and as you would in situations like this. But does that to you underscore the seriousness of the investigation of the situation, or is this just how they go about these things?
This is how they go about these things. They would, of course, say that the reason they go about these things is because it's such a serious situation. But I think this is pretty par for the course in terms of a federal raid. But it is so extraordinary to have this kind of...
What do y'all think? Is this given like a little excessive? It's given excessive force, but I mean, The feds kind of do what they want. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat.
Law enforcement activity, federal law enforcement activity at the home of an entertainer of such stature as Diddy. But, like we were discussing, there's been so much spotlight on him over the last few months. And the big question that everyone's been wondering is there going to be a criminal investigation? How much criminal exposure is he facing here? And I think the question has been answered today, that it's a whole lot.
Yeah, and I remember talking to you back then. This was what, late December maybe? And you had brought that up. You had brought up the fact that we were talking about the lawsuit brought by his former girlfriend, Cassie, the R&B singer-songwriter. And you were wondering whether or not this would eventually delve into criminal exposure, criminal culpability. Because up until now, Megan, correct me if I'm wrong, all these lawsuits brought against Diddy in the past 3 or 4 months, they have been civil lawsuits. The most recent in February, a music producer filed a lawsuit alleging that Combs coerced him to solicit prostitutes and pressured him to have sex with them. That's the most recent.
And that was Lil Rod. That's the artist that alleged that he helped Diddy write his last album, Love. And during that time, when they would be working on the album, Diddy would sexually assault and there was some predatory grooming. He would be naked in the shower and force Lil Rod in the bathroom to create while Diddy is naked. He said that he witnessed a whole lot of criminal and illegal activities. Again, Justin recruiting girls for Diddy, okay, underage girls drugged and sexually assaulted, molestation, and he alleged that Diddy and others were gay and tried to assault him sexually. What Usher was it Meek Mills and who was it? Y'all help me out in the chat. It was something like that. Yes, it did.
There have been several others. Can we go into those? And I just want to stipulate, we don't know if that's all tied to what happened today, but it's important for the context.
Yes, definitely. And I think the first one that really made all the headlines was, of course, the lawsuit from Cassie, who was in a long-term relationship with Diddy for a number of years. And that
really did it. That really did it. I mean, they were together for what, 10 plus years? Like, girl, for her to come and make some allegations like that after, they were separated for so long. She had moved on, got married. What was it? The personal trainer? To the personal trainer. My had kids and everything. To come back years later and say, Diddy, you hurt me, and I want $30 million. Yeah, that was the icing on the cake.
Back late last year by a firm in New York City that has a lot of experience and success with lawsuits like this, Doug Wigder's firm, Wigder Law LLC. And actually, of course, if we remember how it went, the lawsuit settled so quickly. But soon after that lawsuit settled, Doug Wigder's firm filed a new lawsuit that is currently ongoing on behalf of an anonymous plaintiff. And those are two, I think, the most serious. We are definitely going to see litigation on these lawsuits from lawyers in federal court who know what they're doing. I think those are the most serious lawsuits. But there's been, of course, other allegations. You mentioned the most recent one filed against him that I think took some people aback, especially lawyers who practice in federal court, were surprised at the tone and some of the things that were included in the complaint on that. But still, at its core, it was another very serious lawsuit against Diddy. So it was just a matter of, what kind of attention is this getting? And has anyone else talked to law enforcement? Is there any kind of cooperation with law enforcement going on? And I think what we're seeing right now today indicates that there had to have been some major investigation going on, because I think, as we all know,
they did not. They denied that, there was an investigation going on with Diddy months ago when, media outlets would expose that the feds were, investigating Diddy, according to the New York Times, they had to redact it because, the feds informed them that Diddy, to their knowledge, wasn't under any investigation.
just show up at Diddy's house and say, hey, would you mind if we search the place? They had legal authority to go in there. And to get that, especially in federal court, the standard is very high for them to get a search warrant signed by a magistrate judge in the Southern District of New York saying, you know, yes, there is lawful reason for you to go onto these private properties and seize these materials. Of course, it being a federal process, we don't have access to that search warrant. I was thinking back to when I worked in Spokane, Washington, and we could just go down to the county courthouse and ask to see the search warrants. It doesn't work like that in federal court, but they must have some pretty lengthy affidavit that they've written for a judge supporting this search. And of course, that's where all the details on what's going on here. I mean, who prompted this? What are they looking at? And then really who are the individuals here? Who are the possible victims that we're looking at here?
Yeah, you know, Megan, all along, Diddy has maintained his innocence and denied all of these allegations. He said in a statement in December, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. Now, Cassie accused him in her lawsuit. She alleged years of sexual abuse, including rape. She said he forced her to have sex with male prostitutes while he filmed them. Another of his accusers was a woman who said the rap producer raped her 2 decades ago when she was 17. So these are very serious allegations. Diddy has maintained he did none of this.
And before the raid, when Reggie White would appear on Bomb First, and we also did an interview with Reggie Wright here in the home of the lituation. You guys go and check out our previous interview with Reggie Wright, okay, just like less than a week ago, okay, where he would state that Diddy was getting ready to get raided by the feds. I hit him up today. I'm waiting for him to respond because I'm like, how did you know that Diddy was fixing to get raided? Because, you know, Keefy D said the same thing about Reggie, said he was working with the feds because right before he got arrested, Keefy D, Reggie would state publicly that, you know, the feds was coming to get his ass as well. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. Y'all think that Diddy or and the feds wanting Diddy has anything to do with Tupac's death? You know, they got Keefy D ass right now. And he's in there alleging that Diddy paid him $1 million to unalive Tupac. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. What's done in the dark comes to the light when. Okay, on period. Oh.
Hopefully we'll be hearing from his representatives in response to something like this today. I mean, he is as big of a deal as you get there in Hollywood, there in the music industry, there in the rap community as well. And so that's what I'm waiting for. But do you think, to your point, and to the Associated Press here, they says, you know, we don't know if Combs is a target of this investigation. Based on what we saw today, you know, we don't want to speculate, but knowing that they raided 2 of his residences, is it hard to say that he might not be swept up in this?
Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever gone through swallowing? Have you ever been swallowed? Now, you know, Diddy thought that he could leverage his relationship with T.D. Jakes to kind of soften the blow of Cassie's allegations. But in all, his association with Diddy has not only caused him to be swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever gone through swallowing? You ever been swallowed up? Okay, I'm here. But many other artists and men of God to be swallowed up as well. My. It's a whole lot of shit going on, Win, okay, on period. It's a whole lot of shit going on. Gather in close. Be careful not to get any dust on you. It's the home of the lituation. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. Subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. It don't cost you a thing to subscribe. It don't cost you a thing to support. Support right now by liking this video. And if you would like to support in a monetary way, okay, Official King Pain, keep it lit, okay? Official King Pain, stick to the receipts. Yes, it did win. Support the show. Have you guys supported the show today? The number of the evening is 15. And look, if you don't have $15 to support with, any amount is appreciated. Don't even stress it. Support the show. We appreciate you. Okay? It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Like this video. Let's go.
Investigation in some form or in some capacity. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be an indictment or charges against him. But the very fact they raided 2 of his mansions, on separate sides of the country, that's a pretty good indication he's going to be involved in this in some capacity.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely involved in some capacity, but it's also just a good reminder that there's just so much we don't know. And, you know, kudos to the Associated Press, where I still always admire the lines that they include in any story about how so-and-so's lawyer, you know, we don't know if so-and-so has a lawyer. That's a standard line you see in Associated Press article, because they strive to be fair. And I think that's a good reminder that all of this is just speculation right now. We don't know what this is, and he has not been charged with a crime. However, if you just look at what's been going on, all the background, the civil allegations against him, I mean, it's obviously connected to what we've been hearing. It's just a matter of, you know, what it is and why. I will say, the feds do like to operate under the element of surprise. So I think everything that's been going on with this
and like I said, when the feds come to your home, okay, ask anybody that's been in trouble with the feds. When the feds come after you, they already have more than enough information. You know, Fed cases, okay, are hardly ever win. They have a 99.9 percent success rate, conviction rate. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. When you get in, well, you're tied up with the feds, okay, on period, you in trouble. And then they said that this is even bigger than the Fed because Homeland Security is taking the lead. So again, it's the feds, and Homeland Security is above them with more jurisdiction than them. So shit, whatever that look like, girl, I will be dead in the hoes. Okay, period. I'll never, ever want to be in no shit like this. You see all the fucking police in this motherfucking house? Girl, please. All the motherfucking blue niggas. Where them hoes came from? Girl, you live in this neighborhood? I be spooked as shit. Seeing all them blue niggas walking down the motherfucking street like, where these hoes came from? Who they looking for? I am not me. I'd be hiding too if I was Diddy. Fuck around a motherfucking Rodney Jackson his ass. Okay, on period.
Latest lawsuit that was filed against him by Little Rod, and Diddy had hired Sean Hawley, who's a well-known criminal defense attorney in LA, and he'd hired an attorney in New York, Bobby. She actually used to defend Ghislaine Maxwell, so he'd definitely been hiring some people with criminal defense experience. But I think he was really gearing up for, you know, a big fight and also a big publicity fight. But I do think that this would kind of knock the wind out of anybody for at least a little bit, because, like I said, I don't think they had any warning on this, and the feds do like to operate under the element of surprise.
That's right, and it does seem like kind of the floodgates have opened against Diddy.
Shit, somebody knew. Somebody tipped Diddy off when okay on period. Diddy know where to be found when. Diddy's not at his home in Miami. He's not at his home in LA. According to my sources, Chicago and New York, his Chicago and New York homes are set to be raided on tomorrow. Oh, we got breaking news here in the home of the lituation. Like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
For whatever reason over the last several months here. And to your point, you know, Homeland Security investigators, you know, they don't just show up, you know, in the moment. They plan these raids so exhaustively in the weeks and months prior. And I want to put this statement up. This is the last time I believe Diddy addressed all of this. This was back in December. I think it's worth, you know, putting it up for the viewers yet again, just to reiterate what Diddy has said all along. He says, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made.
He would wrestle, child. He would wrestle. Okay, here him and Russell probably motherfucking posting pictures on motherfucking where's Russell at in the first place? Okay, whatever apps they got over there in that country. Yeah, because you know they're getting ready to ban TikTok. Okay, on period. Here in America. Yeah, they got different apps. In different countries. Okay, on period. He probably on the motherfucking non-jurisdictional motherfucker Facebook right now. Facebook and InstaChat right now. And motherfucking the Cape of motherfucking Africa. Cape Verde. Yes, it did. Oh. So Sean Diddy Combs, remember when he made this statement? He said, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. And ever since he said this shit, okay, on period, he been walking or tucking his tail with and you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the fight? He didn't fight Cassie. He hasn't fought any of these allegations. And right now he's running. If it's not true, then why are you running? If there's no truth to the allegations, you have nothing to worry about. Jackie snitched on him. Yeah, you know they're gonna attribute all of this to Jackie because Jackie blew the whistle all them years ago. Yeah, you know they're gonna make like you know they can't wait to interview Jackie. Everybody calling Jackie right now. Too bad she had to change her number. Okay, I'm sure everybody calling Jackie. Jackie, Diddy's home got raided, and it was all because of you. Because you exposed Diddy and his freak offs 20 years ago. My girl, stop. Y'all like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in a home situation. Let's go.
Against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. You know, Megan, I have to say, it is somewhat reminiscent back in the frenzy of the Me Too movement, 2017, 2018, where you had these very powerful figures, powerful titans in lots of different industries finally get caught. No one really knew. I'm talking no one meaning the public. Maybe people within those industries knew, and it was a closely guarded secret, what have you. And then all was laid to bear. But for Diddy, it seems like this is reminiscent of that, where maybe his fans, his legion of supporters, when all these allegations came out, it was somewhat reminiscent of that. Is that an apt comparison?
Yeah. I mean, I think we can see any kind of, just the struggle of him to kind of deal with this, public relations crisis that he has. And then it's always a matter of people grasping what they're up against and whether they can overcome this or not. So, I mean, I think he was, like anyone, probably.
Let alone flee the country and start a whole new life. Like, bitch, please come and get me. Let's get this over with. Like, what? Y'all don't have nothing on me. Nothing on me. Clearly, Diddy is running from something. Okay, what do you think that was? Y'all let me know in the chat.
Wondering if he was going to be facing criminal charges, but given the raids that we saw, that we're seeing today, and all the steps that the feds had to go through to get authorization for those raids, I mean,
has he been captured, Jewel? According to Joe, he's on the island of Antigua. Are you sure he's on the island of Antigua? We have reported that his plane was grounded in Antigua, in the Caribbean, but there was no signs of Diddy. We believe it was a diversion, or either Diddy hopped on a boat in Antigua and is on his way to the Cape Verde in Africa. Yes, it did, where there is no extradition. What are your thoughts, friend? Let me know in the chat. And if there is breaking news, if Diddy is arrested or detained, you guys let me know. We'll probably be live for a while, okay? Because we got live coverage. This is going on right now as we speak. Okay, Diddy's sons are in handcuffs, sitting on the sidewalk in front of their $40 million mansion. The question of the day, will they be arrested? Right now, they are being detained. Will they be arrested? Will they be allowed to go back into the $40 million mansion? Or will they have to seek refuge somewhere else on tonight? Okay, on period. Or will they be sleeping in a cold cell on tonight with charges looming while their father is fleeing the country? You guys let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Like I said, we're going to be here for a while. Okay, you guys remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. Okay, on period. Let's make sure that we got all of the breaking news. Okay, on period. Keep this show going. Hop out of the bushes. The number of the evening is $15. If you guys are planning on supporting the show, let me see some trophies in the chat so I can make sure that I acknowledge you. I want to acknowledge all my supporters because we cannot do without your support. We can't cover these breaking news stories. We can't, bring you guys the latest content on earth without the support of all of you. Okay. So thank you again for just being so amazing and loving on me like you do. Okay. Yes, it is. This ain't no fake love like brother love over there, like Diddy. No fake love. Okay. This all real love. This all real love right here. It's all real love. Okay, on period. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. I wonder if they arrested his sons. Will they come back? Will he come back? My. House on Star Island is worth $35 million. My. They can't go back there. His houses are about to be seized. My. We haven't got word yet, so I don't want to report that, but that was my immediate thought. That was my immediate thought. Typically when homes are seized like this, they are typically when homes are rated like this, they are seized. Okay, so they may not be allowed to. If Justin and King need a place to stay tonight, they could come to my house. I'm serious than a bitch. Seriously, I'm only 20 minutes away. Okay, up here. Call me, girl, please. Yes, sir, did. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Okay. My. Megan Cuniff, legal affair attorney. She's been covering Diddy for a while now. Here is her take on everything. Diddy, the raid. Where's Diddy now? The raid and more.
Various people that they needed to talk to, interviews that may be being conducted right now. The idea that he did not see this coming at all. I do think this probably surprised him today, but him hiring the criminal defense attorneys that he did and everything.
I didn't see it coming, Megan. Megan, no, you ain't seen it coming. You ain't seen it coming, Megan. Diddy definitely did. How he ain't seen it coming? He ain't nowhere to be found. He seen it coming. You ain't. Okay, over here. I think you need to take the glasses back, Megan, because Diddy definitely seen it coming. Diddy definitely seen it.
I think they all had to have been prepared for some kind of criminal investigation. If they haven't already actually known about a criminal investigation for a while, it's tough to say. But it's definitely remarkable just in terms of the stature of his star, and to have this kind of federal investigation into someone like that.
I guess that's what I was getting at.
Justice for all of the victims.
The allegations, like what we've been reading over the last couple of months coming out from the woodwork, was that somewhat of an open secret? I know you don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy.
Justice for Craig Mack
in the industry.
My. Speaking of justice for Craig Mack, let me call my friend. Friend, you okay? Friend, are you okay? Friend, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, friend? Friend, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, friend? Let me hit my friend up. Y'all know, it's so funny, but when I think about it, I have so many people who are connected over there to Bad Boy, in this story right here. Let me hit up my friend. I said, friend, how have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Period. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Keep Cassie safe, Lord. Win. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. King too. Okay, on period. Because, girl, be a lot of smoke coming along with covering these type of stories. Speaking of secret societies, before those members reveal Diddy will disappear, nobody is trying to go down with him. I know, that's right. Hey, friend. I just text you, friend. Diddy's house got raided, friend. Justice for Craig Mack. Yes, it did. What are your thoughts? Let me know, friend. You want a link? Hold on. Just in case you want the link. My. Back to the situation.
Or as something else. Clearly this is hugely reputationally damaging for someone of his stature.
Yeah, very reputationally damaging. And my understanding is from the hip hop world that there's been talk about this for a long time.
He's
long had allegations about this, kind of following him around. So there's definitely, a crowd or people who've known him for a long time who are kind of interested and also see this as a long time coming kind of thing. I think for the mainstream public, I mean, people, maybe my age who still might be tempted to call him Puff Daddy might not realize all of this or all of that he's been up to.
Sure, me too. Girl, ain't nobody called this man Puffy in a long fucking time. We got breaking news. You just texted me a link. Hold on. We got breaking news. Hold on. Yes, it did. Ooh. We love breaking news. My. We got breaking news. We done found Diddy. My. Y'all gathering close. We and leave it to the fish campaign to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. We the motherfucking found Diddy. Hold the motherfucking phone. Are you guys supporting the show? We done found Diddy. Hop out of the bushes, like this video, support this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. We done found Diddy. Girl. We said, twin, how have you been? My. Like this video. Oh, you mean he ain't left the country yet? He was trying to get up out of here when. Maybe they didn't let him on. Girl. Shit. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Ooh. We got breaking news here in the home of the situation. Let's go. Hop out of the bushes. Remember to support the show. Period. Oh, Diddy on video pacing around the airport after the feds raid his homes. Okay, let's take a peek at this video. Lord, not he was at the airport while his homes was getting raided. Oh. Go home, Diddy. Take your ass home.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. And
you ain't got nowhere to go. My. Nothing to do. Go on home. He in Miami. His kids are in, this is in Miami. Kids are in Hollywood, down the street from me. My. You better get on that boat, Diddy. You better get your ass on that boat. That boat is waiting for you down there at the marina. Better go get your ass on that boat. Your kids be all right. They ain't done shit. They don't know nothing when. Okay, you better go get your ass on that boat. Better go meet Russell. Russell over there waiting for you in. Yeah, Russell down there waiting for you when. You better go take your ass down there, girl. Okay. Ooh. Okay, on period. Usher just came back from visiting his Russell. Okay. Usher just came back from visiting Russell. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. So, breaking news, Diddy seen at the Miami airport. TMZ has the first video of Diddy after his homes were raided by the feds Monday, and instead of being in handcuffs and on the ground, the guy was kind of just walking around. Check out this footage we obtained, which we shot at around 3 p.m. Monday, a couple hours after the raid at his homes got underway. At the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport, where eyewitnesses tell us Diddy and some other people got stopped by the feds. It's Monday? I thought it was Sunday. Girl, so bad with time. Oh, let's look at this. That look like a private jet. We're told this shows Diddy pacing around outside a customs office. Customs? Oh yeah, he trying to leave the country. Customs. Oh, y'all can't see that. Hold on. Customs. He trying to leave the country. Y'all see this shit? Now he's pacing around outside of customs. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see that? Hold on. Oh, this is the wrong one. And it went to the damn next one. Hold on. What? What? Customs? Where you trying to go? Where you trying to go?
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. I know.
Trying to figure out too, friend, why his jet was flying without him. Why his jet in the Caribbeans and he in the Floridas. Oh, or maybe he was waiting for his jet and they grounded it. Maybe he was waiting on it. Maybe he told that motherfucker to come get me when and they grounded the fuck out this shit. Maybe they grounded the fuck out this shit. Mm, mm. That's Diddy though. That's definitely Diddy ugly ass. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. Let me know it in the chat. An eyewitness tells us Diddy was waiting on other people in his party here who were stopped and questioned by the feds as well during the whole ordeal, but we haven't been able to confirm who was rolling with him yet. What? Oh, we're told this shows Diddy pacing around outside a customs office there at the airport. And as you can see, he's not being detained, and he certainly doesn't seem to be in custody here. Instead, Diddy is just walking around all by his lonesome. He's not on the phone. Does he know what's going on in this moment? Has anybody called him? Is he aware that his home just got raided? Um, I mean, and if are they looking for Diddy? Or do they have who they want? Justin and King. My. Again, Justin was recently implicated in the Little Rod lawsuit as being a part of the whole sex trafficking ring and bringing in the underage girls. My. My. Ooh. All we know is he and his crew got stopped by Opalaka, where we're told he appeared to be abroad aboard a separate private jet, and that's when Homeland Security rolled up. Oh, okay. So he got stopped at Opalaka, okay, and he was aboard a private jet, and Homeland Security rolled up. So he was confronted by Homeland Security, but he was not arrested. Okay, breaking news. Breaking news. You heard it here first. He was confronted by Homeland Security. Diddy is not under arrest. Diddy was not detained. Homeland Security has taken the lead. They just are looking for more evidence, apparently, to prove the sex trafficking. That's why they're raiding his mansions. That's why they're confiscating computers, phones, hard drives, and looking for any evidence that will connect him to sex trafficking activities. Yes, it did. My. My. So Diddy did come in contact with Homeland Security on today at approximately 3 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Eastern Standard Time. He was trying to board a private jet. He was trying to leave the country, him and some friends, possibly never come back. I'm sure when he was confronted by Homeland Security, they probably told him that, you're under investigation and you can't leave the country. My inside sources tell me that his vacation. Okay, so he was supposed to be going on vacation today. He was going under the guise as this was a vacation, him and his friends, and this is what triggered the search and seizure on today because they thought that he was trying to flee. So this is actually not planned for today, but when they caught wind that Diddy was going on vacation out of the country, they decided that today was the day. Today's the day. Today's the day that the Lord has made. Yes, they decided today will be the day. Okay? Diddy was at the airport. They knew exactly where Diddy was. They confronted him at the airport. Okay? And not only did they ground his private jet there in the Caribbean, whatever private jet, he was trying to get on one of his friends' private jets, they grounded that one as well. Diddy can't leave the country. My. Today's the day. Today's the day that the Lord has made. Oh, my. Look like Diddy is finally getting the karma that he deserves. It looks like that bitch Carmen finally caught up with Diddy. Lord, let's see what's going on with. Oh. While it might seem strange that Diddy wasn't cuffed, it actually tracks with what we've heard about this situation thus far. Namely, sources with direct knowledge tell us he is not under arrest at this point, and more importantly, he obviously isn't on the run either. My. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Leave it to the official Kingpin and the Crown family win. I don't do this by myself. You see, while we was over here and I was doing my content, Crown family was in the background making sure that there was, or if there was any new or pertinent information, okay, on period. Shout out to the motherfucking Crown family. Shout out to the motherfucking Crown family win. First to report, Diddy spotted. Yes, he did. Look at this. Guilty by association. So this is when they ran up on his house or in the votes in Miami, the home in Miami. Somebody said they arrested his sons, but not him. The reason that the children are being detained is because they were in the home that was being raided. Okay. If they been at the airport with Diddy, chances are, unless that's who they're looking for, chances are they wouldn't have been arrested either. I wonder if they searched Diddy's belongings at the airport. They searched the luggage and they made sure that they weren't trying to smuggle anything out of the country, any electronics, any evidence. Okay, on period. I wonder. What are your thoughts? Okay, Diddy didn't have any bags. Okay, what were they traveling abroad with no bags? They got money. They can just buy all new shit. Okay, but it kind of seems as though he was in a rush. And then look at what he had on. He looked a mess. He had some sweats, a little t-shirt, some Nikes, and he was wandering aimlessly like he had nowhere to go. Currently his homes are being raided and he can't go back there, and apparently he can't fly either. So what do? You guys let me know in the chat. What's next? Where is Quincy? Yes, it is. Where's Quincy? My. One of the sons is 30. Justin is 30. Okay, on period. The kids might turn into co-defendants. It looked like King was already motherfucking cooperating. Gave him the password to his phone and everything. I'm back. I had to eat. I was starving. I know that's right. Okay, on period. Oh yeah, I hate being hangry too, friend. They detained his sons. Okay. So there's a big difference between detained and arrest. Okay. So right now, we believe they're being detained because this is live coverage. But we won't know until if they've been arrested until they're done. searching through the home, and they complete their investigation for today, and they wrap up, and the cars start pulling off, and if they put Justin and King in the back of the car, they've been arrested. Hey, yes, it did. If they take them handcuffs off and allow them to go about their day, then they were just detained. Period. Y'all like this video? Like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Leave it to the official. Okay, on period. We got some clarity. Win. Okay, on period. So Diddy is not under arrest and Diddy is not on the run. Okay. As we reported, 2 separate raids in LA and Miami went down Monday, where Homeland Security agents barreled through his homes and escorted some people out. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but it would appear law enforcement officials are probing federal crimes that have been alleged against Diddy of late in several lawsuits, including alleged sex trafficking, all of which Diddy has denied again, and again. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Is Diddy a part of some sex trafficking rank? Will Diddy be able to beat these charges? Is Diddy name just done? Will he ever be able to bounce back from this? And is it best for him to count his losses and go abroad? The thing about Hollywood is knowing when to fold, knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold, knowing when it's time to go, knowing when you're done. Okay, if you're not able to see, if you're not able to, if you don't have a grasp of your I would say celebrity. That that's how you get swallowed up. That's how you get swallowed up. That's why there's so many homeless people in Hollywood, because they don't know when the time's up. You're not getting booked no more. You're not getting invited to the parties no more. The funds have dried up. The opportunities have dried up. You gotta know when to call it. Yes, it did. NBC News reports that federal officials have already spoken to 3 women and a man pertaining to claims of sex trafficking, among other allegations, and other interviews are supposedly scheduled to go down in the near future. We've reached out to Diddy's camp. So far, no word back. My. Well, they didn't even do this shit to R. Kelly when R. Kelly had bitches under the pool table, in the bathroom, in the attic, in the basement, in the outhouse when, okay, on period. He had bitches hiding under the bed. Like, they didn't pull no bitches out of Diddy house. Outside the ones that was, it looked like King and Sean girlfriend, and then some, that white man looked like he do all the fraud. I'm sorry. What is he doing there? Well, that's why they kept his ass in handcuffs. Okay, up here. He probably was on the run his motherfucking self. But outside of that, they're in that big, that massive home, and it's not a lot of them. It wasn't a lot of people in there. So, they're definitely not being trafficked in the home. Okay. They're not at the home, okay, well, period. But they doing all this to Diddy. They didn't do none of this to motherfucking R. Kelly, and we knew the girls was in there. Motherfucking mama, motherfucking daddy was outside talking about R. Kelly. They was out there with picket fences. Picket signs talking about let our daughters free. Let our daughters free. They didn't raid his motherfucking home. 100 women came forward and said, "Me too." R. Kelly house didn't get raided. They just dusted, friend. Yeah, they just dusted. We like to dust over here. Okay, over here. Only difference between when the official Kingpin dusts and when the police dust is the police leave your house in shambles. Okay, on period. Yes, the official Kingpin bring love and light and joy to the homes all across America. Yes, it did. Make sure that you guys are all subscribed to the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. There's more receipts where that came from. Okay, on period. There's more receipts where that came from. You know, Fish campaign. You know, that's why I was just a little teensy bit late. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing my big one behind the scenes to make sure that y'all have all the information. Yeah. That y'all have all the tea. Yeah. Okay, on period. Oh, speaking of tea, let's get back over here to that exclusive interview with Megan Cuniff, okay, and some others who have exclusive knowledge as to what's going on with Diddy. So Diddy's been spotted, okay, on period. Clearly, no arrests have been made as of right now. To my knowledge, there's only you know, the people that are being detained there in LA, and apparently there was no one in the home in Miami. We haven't heard anything about anyone in the Miami home. Apparently, Diddy and his crew in Miami were on their way on a vacation, which triggered this whole raid to begin with.
Too, but
apparently they got the phones tapped to some girl. My, how they know he was about to go on vacation? How they know Diddy was about to go on vacation with? I wonder how they know that.
I think the people who've been following his career really closely, this is not super surprising, or it's not new to have these allegations.
I see. Megan, if you could, when you heard that this was a open federal sex trafficking investigation, did that stop you in your tracks? What did you make of that?
I mean, I figured it would be that if just given who he is, the international, and then obviously interstate traveling that he does, I'd be surprised if it was just stayed an NYPD investigation. And I do go back to, there was a leak from NYPD right after the Cassie lawsuit that said something about him. He's facing a criminal investigation, and then the PIO's office actually took it back and said somebody had released something that they shouldn't. But it just kind of gave a whiff of there's definitely something going on here, and NYPD might have had the case taken away from them by Homeland Security. It becomes a bigger jurisdiction.
Ooh. My. So according to Megan Cuniff, Homeland Security took the case from the feds because they wasn't doing their motherfucking job. Remember, a few months back, we were asking, is he being, investigated amid the Cassie lawsuit, and they said no. Okay, apparently Homeland Security feels as though he should be investigated, and they went and snatched it from there. They said, y'all not gonna do your motherfucking job? We've been waiting, we've been watching y'all hoes for months. As people come forward with the lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and the feds have not made any moves on Diddy. Leave it to us, okay? On period, that what they were. And when the Homeland people come in, y'all have to follow behind. Matter of fact, we send y'all in ahead. We just come in and take all the credit. That's what Homeland Security and them do. They send the police and the feds ahead, and they do all the hard work and the heavy lifting, and the Homeland, they come in and they take all the credit. Isn't it? That's how that works. That's how that works. Mm-hmm. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Leave it to the Fish campaign to bring some clarity. Is it here?
Jurisdiction than that.
All right, Megan, we do have to take our final commercial break of the hour. We do appreciate all that you have done. I know you've been furiously kind of tracking down sources to get more details, more information about this particularly. If you could stay with us after the break, we do want to chat with you up until the top of the hour. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
Sure. Big investigation over a number of years. And one thing that stood out to me is how many search warrants and how many raids they did really over the course of 2 years before anyone was even... we just haven't heard any word from him. I've heard reports that his sons were seen in one camera shot, but it's also very common when these raids happen that everybody could be put in handcuffs at first, and then they just kind of sort it out at the end, and nobody actually ends up being arrested that day on charges. We just don't know yet, and especially with it being a federal investigation like this.
That's what I said. You just don't know yet. You won't know until about the end of the day when everybody start pulling out and they decide that they got enough information. They raided the home. They scoured the place top to bottom, the attic, the floorboards, secret passages, x-rays and all that shit. They trying to make sure they do all that shit, fingerprints and all that shit, whatever they got to do up in the motherfucking house. When they done doing that, when they feel like they didn't got what they needed to get, whatever evidence that they went in there for, then at that point they will decide if anybody that they have detained needs to be arrested and taken into custody. Yeah, and if they decide, hey, after the raid, hey, we didn't really find anything, and we don't really have anything on these people, we can let them go. And then, again, if it has something to do with like monies or something, there is a chance that the home can be seized.
It's very possible that this is just one step before some hopeful criminal charges.
Yes!
I'm actually covering a federal trial.
I'm so glad that your root canal went well, friends. Shout out to Deborah Carr in the building. So glad that you can make it when. Oh, yes. We pray that God continues to just keep his hand on you and just heal you, friend, and, comfort you through, there's still a little pain associated with the little root canal afterward. Okay, we pray you don't even feel it. Can't be right back to normal activities. Yes, it did. Let's go.
LA federal court about a big LA City Hall corruption case, that big investigation over a number of years. And one thing that stood out to me is how many search warrants and how many raids they did really over the course of like 2 years before anyone was even charged criminally. So it could very well be that we don't see criminal charges on this for a while, or we could see criminal charges sooner than later. It just kind of depends. But the search warrant is, of course, just another investigative step. I mean, if they were ready to file charges and serve an indictment, perhaps they would have just done that already. But they're here at these properties gathering information that they hope to use in a grand jury indictment, present to a grand jury, get criminal charges secured. So we could be a little ways out from any kind of finalization of any kind of criminal case here.
My. And we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, Crown Family, which means that we've been here for 2 hours. Yes, keep this conversation going. Keep the live going. Hop out of the bushes and support the show. Okay, the number of the evening is 15. Okay, on period. Support the show. Support the show. Support the show. We made it very easy for you guys to support. We got Cash App, which is the preferred donation method, along with PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. Okay, on period. Support. All donations of any amount are appreciated. Yes, go ahead and hop out of the bushes and drop some trophies in the chat if you are planning on supporting the show today. So we make sure that we acknowledge you. Let's go.
Megan, you're watching right now. To your point, I mean, there are individuals on the property today there in Holmby Hills who were cuffed and who were detained, and presumably who were, interrogated about something. I want to start this over because you were watching. See there? I mean, look at that. So you said this was somewhat customary when raids like this happen.
Yeah, I mean, the raids that I've read about, and
girl, if I was them, I'd never stay in that house again. Okay, on period, them motherfuckers done put all kind of motherfucking wiretaps and cameras. That motherfucking house would be going on the market tomorrow. On period, only people, especially if I had money like this, the only people that be going back in that motherfucking house is the moving people, moving companies. On period. Matter of fact, we don't need nothing in that house. We don't know what they did to anything up in there. I don't want nothing to do with them. Them people in blue. Yeah. All new shit. On period. And they ain't arrest nobody when we out of here. I'm about to charter a boat and we gone. Okay, on period. Girl.
Just the LA public corruption cases, and one in particular involving the Department of Water and Power. A guy actually filed a class action lawsuit, and his proposed class action was like anyone who'd ever gotten their house raided by the cops. And the lawsuit was just like how unfair the feds are when they come in and raid you and put your kids in handcuffs and scream at your dog and things like that.
The whole house
so
away,
it's a very scary situation for anyone to go through, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And if you've ever had your home raided, or if the police have ever, came in your house, want to sort your work, they fuck your shit up. That mansion probably ain't even worth nothing no more. Okay, on period. They cut holes in your sofas. They motherfucking bust holes in your sheetrock, thinking you hiding something on the wall. They take you seen that ladder he was shaking up? Yeah, they'll go on your roof. They'll go up your chimney. If you got like tunnels under your house, they go down. They scanning the motherfucking place. They got the heat ray. The body. By hot body heat thing where you could kind of see people in the dark. Okay, on period. They trying to make sure ain't nobody hiding. Yeah. They fucking that place up right now. I promise you. It's really unfortunate. All the money. Sure, they got some nice shit up in there. It's a big place. Y'all like this video? Like this video right now.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, final thoughts here. We're coming up on the top of the hour. This is going to be, I think, a story that has legs. Are you anticipating any statements from Diddy? Do you think he has to come out on camera, maybe, or in written form, just to do damage control at least?
Possibly damage control, but I'm thinking at this point he needs to be having a serious discussion with his legal counsel about, who cares about my reputation? What about my freedom? I mean, we're looking at his liberty right now. I mean, everything else was lawsuits, career.
Well, girl, I mean, he free. He free. He free. He not worried about Nan. He not worried about Nan. Okay, on period. My. Are y'all supporting the show? Oh, make sure you guys are supporting the show. When okay on period. At this time, we've been here for 2 hours. When okay on period, the producers is like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" There's still a lot more tea. There's still a lot more tea. There's still a lot more tea I want to share with y'all. Make sure that you guys are supporting the show so that we can stay here for as long as y'all want.
Public relations and entertainment news type stuff. But, a criminal investigation, a criminal case like this, if they do come out and secure an indictment against him, that's very, very serious. So he would be remiss not to be a little bit more concerned.
They keep the lights on for you.
We got to end this here. Megan Cuniff, we thank you so much. We'll talk soon.
Thanks so much.
He's not in Antigua. He's not in Antigua. As far as we know, he is in Miami. Okay, we just got confirmation he's in Miami. Do you have a receipt? Do you have a receipt? If you got a receipt, okay on period, we'll be more than happy to cover it when okay on period, because this is live coverage on a developing story. So if he's made it to Antigua, let us know. Let us know. Do you have a receipt? He's made it to Antigua from Miami. When did this happen? When did this happen? Please send us the receipts ASAP. ASAP, as this is a developing story. Thank you, Makeup Artist Society. Shout out to everybody here. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody here. Are you guys liking this video? Are you guys supporting the show? We can't do it without your support. We can't do it without your support. Make sure that you guys are supporting. Make sure you guys are supporting. Let's go.
Officials confirm the raid is tied to a sex trafficking investigation. Welcome to Fox 11 News at 5. I'm Christine Devine.
I'm Ellis Michelson. It was just here, Combs' home in Miami. We were just hearing that his home in Miami was also searched. Fox 11 was first on the scene and first to report this breaking story. Now to our team coverage at 5. Chelsea Edwards breaks down the other allegations Diddy is facing.
First, Fox 11's Haley Winslow joining us live from Holmby Hills with more on what investigators were looking for. Haley?
Christine and Alex, we're still trying to get all the details and get more information basically from investigators. But here in Holmby Hills, it's not actually a gated community, but his home is actually gated. It's still behind this police tape right here.
My. So Diddy only house on a block with a gate. If that ain't suspicious. That ain't suspicious. You moved into this motherfucking community where all of these motherfucking affluent people with no gate, and you gonna put up a gate. Lord, they looking at his black ass like he crazy.
Here, up this hill to the right, where you still see a lot of undercover police cars that are parked there. But there is apparently a guard that is on the property. And when this all broke...
friend. Yeah, so they tracked his private jet. Well, his private jet. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, on period. So they caught wind that Diddy and his crew in Miami was going on a vacation. Oh, we got some more receipts, right? So then they moved forward with the raid, okay? They grounded his plane that was in Antigua. So Diddy and his rich-ass friends, they were going to take the other private jet, one of his friends' private jets. They grounded that jet as well because, again, there's a log. You got to log and you got to get permission to fly and do all this stuff. You can't just take off, okay? So Diddy was confronted at the airport by Homeland Security, him and his team, or his people that he's about to go on this trip with. And Diddy was advised that he can't go. Yeah, so he can't go. Guys, Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Oh, 2024 is absolutely the year of exposure. Yes, keep this show going, keep this show going, keep this show going. Okay? And hit that support feature up. Let's go.
We were, of course, the first here to tell you about it. We were just down the street, and we were actually in the middle of it's kind of like a motorcade, the convoy of these 40 or 50 different police cars, all undercover. And this is led by the Department of Homeland Security, LASD and LAPD here assisting as well. It's been going on for several hours now, since about 1 p.m. in fact. And from Skyfox, you can see the officers go in and they...
Shelly, you a little behind, friend. Okay, on period. Somebody get Shelly some tap water so she can set her ass down. Okay, on period. Shelly, we're not talking about his house on Star Island. We're talking about his house here in LA. You know, the one that they had to bust the gate down during the raid? You must have just showed up. Well, I'm glad that you can make it to the show, Shelly. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, no, we're not talking about his home on Star Island. Where's that? Miami? Where the feds rolled up on the boats? No, we're talking about his home here in Los Angeles, in Holby Hills, which is not a gated community that they mentioned, but his home in Holby Hills has a gate around it. Yes. But if you want to come up here and you want to run the show, hold on, let me give you a link. Yes, it did. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching this up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. And remember to support. Let's go.
Detained 3 people. One of them, they pulled out. You can see it from Skyfox and pulling him out. We don't yet know how they're related to this investigation or what they're being charged with. They weren't actually arrested, but they have been detained. And while this was all going on, they were also raiding his home.
Ooh.
In Miami. Now, again, we do know that this is in connection to sex trafficking allegations, but we don't yet know those details. We're still waiting from them from Homeland Security. But this all happened on Mapleton Drive. This is right near Sunset and Beverly Glen, which became an absolute madhouse. It started out with just hundreds of officers, literally, and then just my photographer and I, and it turned into a lot of onlookers. There was even a celebrity tour bus that came through here trying to figure out what was going on. So as soon as we get more information about these allegations, we'll of course bring it to you. But for now, reporting live here in Holmby Hills, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Those folks on the bus have quite the story to tell.
What she said she was at, y'all? What she said she was at Holby Hills? Reporting live from where? Holby Hills? Is that what she said? What she said? What she said? Anybody know where Holby Hills is at? Is that in Los Angeles or is that on Star Island? Help me, please. Help me, please. Help me, please. Help me, please. No worries, friend. I'm a clown, friend. I'm just a clown. Okay, I hope that you're enjoying the show. We just joking over here. We are family, like a giant tree. Gather in close, gather in close, gather in close. I hope that you are enjoying the content, friend. Okay, on period. Here in the home of the lituation, sometimes you become a part of the I'm just joking. Weird. Okay, on period. We just having fun. No need to apologize. We just having fun, friend. I'm just having fun. That's all it is. I'm just having fun. Oh, I'm just having fun. Okay, up here. I hope you all are having fun. Are you guys having fun? I can't tell. You guys having fun? This is the interactive segment of your day. Hop out of those bushes. Let's interact. Let's support. We've been here for 2 hours. When? Okay, on period. And we got a lot more coverage. Okay, we got a lot more coverage. Okay, on period. Yes, hop out of the bushes, support the show. Okay, on period. What's going on? Let me give you guys some time to support. Let me give you guys some time to support while I'm preparing my receipts. Yes. Lord, y'all think Diddy guilty? What y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Diddy is guilty. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that Diddy is innocent. Okay, he's just a black man with money. Is that what they were? They said Cindy from Scary Movie was reported, and oop, there she go. Hey Polka, what's going on, friend? I'm so glad that you can make it, guys. If they can get Diddy, no one is untouchable. Finally, yeah, because they said that Diddy would never go down because he has so much money and so many people are employed by him. But apparently, they don't care about that. It's 2024. It's definitely on the Hollywood tour. My. Yeah, his home is on that Hollywood tour. What's been done in the dark will eventually come to the light. Diddy, the elite don't want you anymore. Okay, somebody said his Illuminati bill is due. My. Girl. Oh, y'all like this video? Are you guys having fun? You guys, yeah, for one, the feds definitely got something. The feds don't come unless they got some. Somebody gave them some. TD Jakes is involved. You think so? TD Jakes is getting up in all of this eventually. My. Ooh, Rihanna believes that Diddy is innocent. I know that's right. My. Lindsay believes that Diddy is guilty. Guilty. Yeah, that's what that word. Guilty, says Bronze Star. I know that's right. Oh, my. Here in the home of the situation, everybody's opinion is respected. Okay, on period, guys. Hey, KYG, what's going on? Like a giant tree. Like a giant tree. Y'all like this video? Hey, Rough Rider TT, I'm so glad you can make it. Diddy fucked over the wrong people with that liquor company, and they taking him down. My. That's what happened when you lay in the bed with the Illuminati. Oh, you meant one. I'm sorry. It's okay, friend. What? Wow. That's not it. For what? Y'all like this video, like this video right now. I bet music is blowing up on Spotify. My. That ain't the only thing blowing up on Spotify. Okay, I'm here. Y'all like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Okay? What's going on? Oh, Shelly believes that he's innocent. My. I mean, who knows? Who knows? You don't know if Diddy, my producer's over here looking like, you don't know what Diddy did. You don't know what Diddy did. You don't know what Diddy did.
I do not. But you don't run off. You don't hide if you're not guilty.
Or maybe you got too much money to be playing with these folks.
You got money, you pay people off. Not run. You don't run from the police. They're going to get you, and you're guilty. And we black.
They been messing with us black folk. My. Whatever they say, he did it. He did that. Take that. It's time for Diddy to take that. My. Jay, that's late. We already been over that. We already went over that. Bye. Okay. Shout out to everybody and stop opening. Stop coming to my damn room. Okay. Shake. My. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. I hope that you guys are liking this video. Okay, on period. Oh, who wants to stay? Who wants to stay? Who wants to go? Okay, on period. Let me know in the chat. Better yet, show me by supporting the show. Okay, on period. Because we've been here 2 hours. I done done my job. We can head out. Okay, on period. But if you guys want to stay for an extra hour or so, okay, on period, I'm gonna need you guys to support. This is my third time asking. I'm not gonna ask again. We just gonna head out. Okay, on period. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you so much for being here kindly. Okay, on period. I had an amazing time with you guys when but yeah, we can always come back for a part 2 if that's what y'all want to do.
behind this police tape right here, up this hill to the right, where you still see a lot of undercover police cars that are parked there. But there is apparently a guard that is on the property. And when this all broke, we were, of course, the first here to tell you about it. We were just down the street, and we were actually in the middle of it's kind of like a motorcade, the convoy of these 40 or 50 different police cars, all undercover. And this is led by the Department of Homeland Security, LASD and LAPD here assisting as well. It's been going on for several hours now, since about 1 p.m. in fact. And from Skyfox, you can see the officers go in and they detained 3 people. One of them they pulled out. You can see it from Skyfox and pulling him out. We don't yet know how they're related to this investigation or what they're being charged with. They weren't actually arrested, but they have been detained. And while this was all going on, they were also raiding his home in Miami. Now, again, we do know that this is in connection to sex trafficking allegations, but we don't yet know those details. We're still waiting from them from Homeland Security. But this all happened on Mapleton Drive. This is right near Sunset and Beverly Glen, which became an absolute madhouse. It started out with just hundreds of officers, literally, and then just my photographer and I, and it turned into a lot of onlookers. There was even a celebrity tour bus that came through here trying to figure out what was going on. So as soon as we get more information about these allegations, we'll of course bring it to you. But for now, reporting live here in Holmby Hills, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Those folks on the bus have quite the story to tell their friends back home. Haley, thank you. So for more on those allegations, we go to Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards, not far from where Haley was, outside the mansion in Holmby Hills. Chelsea.
Alex, again, still a lot of questions here. We don't know exactly what the allegations are in this case, but we do know details about other allegations in the past. Combs is currently up against several sexual assault lawsuits. We're also aware that he has settled a multi-million-dollar settlement with a former ex-girlfriend, but these legal troubles go back decades.
There have been quite a few. The most major one was in 2001, 2002. There was a stabbing incident that he was ultimately...
Deborah says, it seems like when all was coming out about Diddy, TD Jake's lifestyle was brought to the surface, and that's all you heard about for a while. Was that to hush all that was going on at the time with Diddy? According to Little Rod, that was Diddy's plan. That was Diddy's plan to kind of throw TD Jakes under the bus so that, it would soften, the blow with all that he has going on. My. What are your thoughts? Do you think that TD Jakes is complicit? Do you think that TD Jakes is a part of this sex trafficking ring? Do you think that TD Jakes' name is on the list? Do you think Diddy's name was on the list? Do you guys think that's why we haven't gotten the list yet? They're investigating names from the list still. There's still some more justice that needs to be handed out. You guys let me know in the chat. What are your thoughts? I love hearing from you. This is the interactive segment of your day. Yes, thank you for loving on me like you do. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. When you get too cocky, God will humble you quick. Same people you see going up are the same people you see coming down. King, they got lucky lose. You could have gone down there. Yeah, I could go down. I still can go down there. It's still going on right now. I might go down there because I feel like we're about to end the show because we haven't got no support. Okay, on period. Yeah, there's no sense of sitting here for a whole nother hour if y'all not supporting. Might as well move on to the next. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. They all are a part of it. They all love kids, love on each other. It's Satan's playground. Yes, if you guys are planning on supporting, go ahead and drop some trophies in the chat now before we end the show. Okay, because we about to go ahead and end this live if we don't get somebody to some pledges up in here or something. Okay, on period. Yeah, it's time. It's money, and I live in Los Angeles. Okay, let's talk about it. Most expensive city in the United States, next to New York. Let's talk about it. If today is the anniversary of the life after death, it's divine justice. My. I believe he knows a whole lot more than he's letting on. TD was at those parties. My. I know that's right. TD Jakes was at them parties, period. Okay, talking about you want to get swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? I'm trying to be swallowed.
Not convicted of, but it was a very high profile case, and like a lot of wealthy people in a position like his, there have been a lot of allegations over the years, and a lot of those allegations have turned into actual lawsuits in recent months, mostly involving sexual misconduct.
He's denied alleged incidents in the past.
Yes, he has denied most of them and called them disgusting and things like that.
And I want you guys to also pay attention to how my content is different from everyone else's. I didn't run with the same news, the same videos, the same clips, or the same articles as everyone else. Okay, on period. If you don't respect that, then I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know what to say. When you come over here, you get a different perspective, you get a different outlook, you get different. It's just different. Who wants to who wants the same content regurgitated over and over and over and over and over? You want to go to the same platform, hear the exact same thing over and over and over. This is probably not the content for you because you ain't never gonna hear the same thing from me that you can go to another content creator and hear. I'm always gonna come original, different, with my point of view. Period. Y'all like this video, like this video right now. Thank you, Poker. Thank you for all your support, Will. Thank you for your... Oh, somebody pledged. Okay, oh, here he is. Thank you, friend. Because they was just going to sit here and let the video end. Like, girl.
Most of the cases,
Love
there
you,
are things
friend.
that couldn't really
Thank you to
be
all the
proven.
supporters
It
on
was,
tonight.
one person's word against his in situations like that.
Ooh. Shout out to Rihanna, Jennifer Stanford. And I got your message, friend. I'm absolutely going to reach out to you. I got something for you. Okay, on period. The presence of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. Yes, it did. God is moving in this place. Yes, it did. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Y'all like this video. I hope that you guys are enjoying the content. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation per usual. Yeah.
Now, the most recent accusation came just last month when a music producer filed a lawsuit accusing Combs of sexually assaulting him and forcing him to perform sex acts with prostitutes. Now, one of the more notable cases was brought up by Combs' ex-girlfriend known as Cassie. She said she suffered more than a decade of violent behavior and disturbed demands. She's accused the rapper of raping her in her own home and forcing her to have sex with male prostitutes while he watched and filmed. But again, it's not...
My. What about gay? Y'all think Diddy gay? Y'all think Diddy gay? You think he really gay? He like men's? You think he like men's? You know, according to Cassie, he was more interested in seeing the throbbing penis. And he was kind of just using her to get men's in the bedroom. What are your thoughts? Oh, yeah, let me know in the chat. Y'all know this video ain't made for kids, right? Make sure the kids are not up in here, okay? Up here, the grown folks are talking. Let's go.
Not clear what the exact allegations are in this raid here in Los Angeles and in Miami, if they have anything to do with any previous legal issues that Combs has had. There's still a lot of questions this evening. Reporting live from Holmby Hills, I'm Chelsea Edwards. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Wow, we'll be watching this one closely. We do have extensive coverage about this breaking story online. You can see more Sky Fox video showing the raid as it was happening. We've got details about the current allegations that Diddy is...
Yes, and we have that footage here. We're going to check out the raid as it was happening, okay? It's a live reaction with the official King Pain, okay, on period. Yeah, it's not lit like this nowhere else on the YouTube. Okay, on period. Stop playing with me.
Facing. It's all at foxla.com.
That's a huge story. This is a huge story. A few hours ago, Shohei Ohtani making his first public statements regarding the betting and theft scandal involving his former interpreter, Ipe Mizuhara.
Guru, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Win. Okay, on period. Are you guys enjoying the content? If you guys enjoying the content, let me know right now by liking this video, sharing this video, dropping some crowns in the chat. It's up and it's stuck. I work hard putting this show together for y'all. Okay, on period. Yeah. I had like 10, 15 minutes to put this motherfucker together. No, as soon as I found out, I was literally going live with a whole nother thing. We were supposed to be talking about mahogany. I had to push the show back. Yes, it did. I was up all morning talking to witnesses. Mind you, we got new exclusives when it comes to mahogany. You guys make sure that you guys are subscribe to the show. We got exclusives that nobody else got. Okay, on period. We always try to work the angles that nobody else is working. Okay, on period. So you guys make sure that you guys are tuned in for that. Okay, on period. I hope that we get it in on tonight. Okay, on period. Next will be on the backup channel. Okay, on period. That's kind of how we do. We bounce around because we got to give YouTube time to promote our videos. So we go from one channel to the next. So next will be up on the backup channel, which is the Lituation Network, and you don't want to miss the show. I'm trying to told you. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. And the Crown family been doing a motherfucking thing. We got another channel. Okay, on period. All other blessings, God is just blessing us. Okay, on period. Gathering close. Okay, on period. Whatever God is doing for me, He can do it for you too. Okay, on period. The blessings overflow over here. Okay. Gathering close so you don't miss your blessing. I'm just saying. Crown family got their own channel. They got their own thing when and they've been sounding off. Okay. It's lit over there. Check it out. I shared it to the community. They put in the link in the chat. Check it out, okay? And then simply Alicia and the Crown family, we decided that anybody who clicks the link and joins the panel consistently at the end of the show, they'll get, they'll split up the donation. So, if you're a content creator, you're looking for some extra money, your Crown family, and you want to get into content, then definitely check out the Crown family channel. Reach out to Simply Alicia or myself and get involved. Okay, I'm here. There's a lot of opportunities to get involved here in the home of the Lituation and make a little bit of money too. Okay, there's money on the floor. There's money on the floor. Let's go. Crown family is up and it's stuck. Okay, I'm here. And Official King Payne has all of the receipts. I got another article here. Okay, from Fox 11. Okay, on period. We are also going to be getting our live coverage from Fox 11 as well. Diddy's LA home raided by Homeland Security. Let's get into it. Los Angeles homes was raided by Homeland Security Investigations HSI Monday in connection with a federal sex trafficking case. Authorities said Fox 11 was first on the scene.
Mansion of Sean Combs.
Sandra, this is a Homeland Security Investigations that appears to be on site. What they're probably looking for is, well, I should say in general, they look at human trafficking and sex trafficking being a component of that. And of course, there's been
and there are my only thing with these media sites, and and I don't know if you guys remember during the Tory Lanez thing, like even with the Megan, like I like Megan. I've grown to like Megan a lot, but us black media outlets, we have an opinion also. I hate how they whitewash the media, like things like Fox and shit like that. Like, why don't you reach out to a Reggie White, not Jaguar, Reggie Wright? Okay, Megan and Bill and Chuck and John aren't the only one that have an opinion on black entertainment, black media, and the industry as it pertains to us black people. Notice how everyone who's giving their commentary is like this video, weird. It's up in the stucky in a home of the Lituation per usual.
some rather big civil suit stuff that's taken place, but also the New York case where the statute of limitations
basically
had been rescinded, allowing them to look back many years in this case. Part of it was there have been allegations that he was drugging
the big trucks friends.
Young women, so that there was which certainly implies that it was rape that had taken place at some point. But I think what HSI is probably looking at is the
So there's rape allegations as well. My.
State aspects of it, if there was any online activity that could have taken place, and that's usually where HSI would have a jurisdictional interest. Homeland Security Investigations being part of the Department of Homeland Security.
Which is why they want the electronics. They want the electronics so they can go through the devices and they can find anything in there. Okay, up here, you be thinking that you be deleting stuff for your phone. That should still be in there, friend. That should still be up in there, friend. Okay, on period. Yeah. Okay, on period. And that's sort of what he's saying here is that the Homeland Security, they have the jurisdiction to kind of get in there and figure it out. Yeah.
Looking at the interstate side, mostly online, and whatever took place across state lines. And of course, he travels all over the place. So I'm sure they're looking at him potentially transporting women around the country. And whether that was tied to a larger criminal activity.
Definitely Homeland Security involved in any interstate, as you mentioned, and international criminal activity here. So what exactly do you think everyone is looking for at this point? We saw such a large number of law enforcement make entry.
Well, it's a combination of both local and federal. And from what I understand, the local law enforcement has the specific lead at each one of these locations, with the federal federal investigators coming in with them in concert. And what they're probably looking for is any evidence that they can gather. Certainly any images, pictures, video, anything online. I've no doubt that they're going in and gathering up any electronic media, to include any laptops, any flash drives, anything that he might have that might support whatever allegations, whatever reasonable suspicion that they have that led to these search warrants.
Ain't that what I just said? Girl, this girl's be acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. That same thing I just said. Girl, please.
Just to get a search warrant like this requires a certain substantial legal barrier has to be, or legal argument or legal litmus test has to be met just to get them to sign off. Particularly knowing with somebody with means like this, that if they go into their home, they're going to be met with some very capable lawyers on the defendant's part to challenge what was ever done, and everything they do there is going to be challenged. So you can imagine, not only did they have to work with the district attorney and potentially assistant U.S. attorneys in arranging this, but they also are being very careful on how they're gathering any evidence, realizing that just about everything they do on site will potentially be challenged in court by his attorneys.
Absolutely. And speaking of his attorneys, we did reach out for comment. We have not yet heard back. Obviously, we want to hear his side. For Sean Combs' part, he has denied any allegations regarding sex trafficking and any investigation into that. But yeah, this could take a lot of time in terms of collecting that hard drive and flash drives and any computers they may find. Like I was mentioning before, Hal, it's very difficult to know where someone would have that or would hide that if they were trying to hide evidence. And we're looking at a big mansion here. Before we get back to you, Hal, let's go to Haley on the ground there.
My. Oh, my. If you guys are not subscribed to the show already, please remember to subscribe to the show right now. When it doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe, when become a part of the family. A lot of you guys don't know it right now, but when you hit that subscribe button, use family. We are a family, like a giant tree. Yes, we just trying to survive. Hey, so yeah, we just trying to survive. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe. We ain't gathering close. Gathering close is up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go.
Hey, Sandra, yes, we just got that statement from the Department of Homeland Security that I was trying to get for you guys about 10 minutes ago. It doesn't say a whole lot, but it says this is attributed to Homeland Security investigation.
So we got the statement. We got the statement from Homeland Security. Remember, they wasn't giving those statements. What that statement is? My.
Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. So nothing really that we haven't already told you.
Was that an update? Girl, see, that's why I watched the official King Payne show, because what the fuck did she do? Okay, see, that's why I subscribe to the official King Payne show, because girl, official King Payne gonna tell us what it is, okay, and what it ain't. Okay, here these girls be playing. Okay, up here, what she said? The update is that there is no update. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere.
Here on the scene, on the ground, a lot of the law enforcement officers with Homeland Security have gone up the hill. You can see one of those big command vehicles coming out, one of those police vehicles. In the meantime, behind us, several of his friends, they've identified themselves as, have been trying to get through the crime scene to get to the house. But of course, LAPD not letting them through. We've tried to get comment from them on camera to find out if they have any more information about what's going on.
Wait. Oh, so since the raid, several of his friends have been coming, because you know they blocked off the street. Oh, so you know they blocked up the street, so people have been pulling up like, "Oh, I need to get to the house. I need to get to the house." Girl, first of all, can't nobody get in the house right now. It's being raided. Okay, period. These hoes think they slick. Diddy better send some motherfucker security by that estate tonight when, okay, I'm here, because if I know anything about these hoes out here in LA, when you got a motherfucker right now plotting to go swing by Diddy house tonight, okay, on period, chances are it's gonna be empty. This is probably the perfect night to go in there and take what you want. Yes, it is. Take what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. I'm sure we can find it at Diddy's house, baby. Tell me. Okay, on period. Everything you need is over there at Diddy house. Okay, on period. Fridge full of food. Let's go.
They don't want to provide us any information, I should say. And just in case you're just joining us, we have homes of P. Diddy being raided on both coasts, Miami and his home here in Holmby Hills.
So, Haley, just to clarify, in that statement, it didn't mention Sean Combs, correct? Or anything?
It doesn't, but we have confirmation from multiple law enforcement sources that this does involve Sean Combs or P. Diddy. But no, this statement, I'll read it one more time, says, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from both HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners.
That's everybody donating to the show. You guys are amazing.
Available. Of course, we're trying to get them to talk to us on camera, but they said
if anybody cares, we are just $6 away from our quota. If anybody cares.
The lady in particular who sent me the statement says she's not allowed to.
Thank you so much. Yeah, not really clarifying a whole lot, though, but clearly understandable because right now, maybe they're not.
Hold on. We found Carisha. Grandson. Send me the picture of Carisha. We found Carisha. Carisha was there at the estate. We breaking news. We found Carisha. My. Thank you, Tracer. Thank you, Mayo. So we hit our quota like we do every show. And they're mad. Oh, don't let that stop y'all from supporting OK on period. They said we only got 2 seconds left for this pause. Hold on.
To divulge any more information.
Ooh. What that mean? What that word?
New at 10. It was like a new at 10. It was like a scene out of an action flick when a Metro bus reportedly
Don't this feel like a movie? This do feel like a movie, don't it?
hijacked before crashing into a hotel. Fox 11's Ed Lascos live at the Ritz-Carlton in downtown L.A. Then slamming.
What this whole talk about with? Why I say Diddy home? See, this thing is playing with me. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? You taking an extra long to send me that receipt? It's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to figure out what happened to this receipt. Okay, shout out to everybody here. Oh, we found Carisha. We found Carisha. Okay. We found Carisha, everybody. My. She was in the mansione during the raid. We found her. We got her ass. We got her ass. We got her ass. So did we watch that? Is that what we watched? Okay, yeah, no, we finished that one. Girl, these girls be trying to make like girl, more commentary for me, more content for me. Absolutely. Oh, they be so upset with the king. Girl, oh, where is the lie? That's a whole nother show for a whole nother time. When we'll be back. I got so many shows for this main channel, girl. Oh my goodness. Make sure y'all subscribe so y'all don't miss the show. Sky Fox flew over Combs' home Monday afternoon and showed federal agents investigating his LA home. My.
Nope, just these the guys on the ground down there, the heavily armed officers that made their way inside. They actually are kind of just milling about or holding the perimeter, as it would be. The non-essential, you can see them making their way back over to these armored vehicles.
It was part of that
doing
one
a
you
little
sent me, wasn't it?
debrief about what they saw. In any type of these situations, it really is, you've got these armored officers that go in first, but I would venture to say the investigators or the people that know what they're looking for probably still out there on the streets, and they're waiting for that all clear to make sure that there is absolutely nobody on this property. And again, this is just a precaution. They don't want to have any kind of issues. Maybe somebody's hiding still, maybe just scared, and it doesn't have to be nefarious, and just because they don't know what's going on, and they just don't want to have somebody pop out of a closet or a bathroom or any one of these rooms while they're doing that investigation, and then other problems can ensue. So that's basically why we're seeing.
Damn, he got a whole statue. Look at his fucking place. Y'all see that shit? What is that? That's in his yard, bro. Motherfuckers just be wasting money.
Seeing that large presence, they keep walking through there, and like you mentioned,
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you.
Large home, and probably with many rooms and little secret areas. So they want to make sure that everything is cleared before they allow those investigators in to start doing that investigation, whatever it is that they're looking for. But you can see a number of those officers making their way back into that major. This is the big main house, as it would be, making their way back inside. And I would venture to say that they're going to just go through every one of those rooms and make sure that there is nobody in there. I don't think they're those guys that we're seeing, guys and gals that we're seeing in those heavily armored gear and equipment. I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect to whatever the investigation is. I would venture to say that those are going to be the guys that you're seeing right there, and they're waiting for that all clear. And then this group that you see there,
damn, they done took over the whole damn neighborhood. They done motherfucking set up shop. The only thing they missing is motherfucking tents. Okay, on period. They just need to set up some tents outside. What a shit. They don't even need tents. They don't even need tents. They done brought the trailers. They done brought the bathrooms with them. They knew they was gonna be there all day. They out there ordering lunch and shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Going to go inside. They probably have, like you said, they probably have ideas what they're looking for, where they might be. So, but right now it is still a waiting game to make sure that everybody is out of this building and that it is secure for the investigators to make their way in and actually start that search.
And we should mention, thank you, Stu, that if this is in fact involving a sex trafficking investigation, We do know that according to Diddy's attorneys and the rapper himself, he has denied any wrongdoing in any of all this. So there are two sides, of course, to this as this all plays out. But it is interesting that these raids happening at the same time. According to TMZ, a raid of his Miami home is happening right now, as well as now we're looking at the live pictures of what's going on in Holmby Hills at this mansion right here, all connected to Sean Combs. So again, until we find out further word as
girl, y'all see these tanks? They done brought out the fucking tanks, bitch. Diddy ain't nowhere. Diddy ain't even in Cali. He in Miami. What were they expecting to find at this house? What were they expecting to be met with, you know? Were they expecting to be met with fire? Like, this is crazy. They were ready for it. They were ready for war. Like some motherfucking old Scarface type shit. Like he up in there got pounds of coke. And ready to just risk it all. I mean, to me, it just seemed like a bunch of wasted resources, taxpayers' money, my hard-earned money wasted. Diddy not even there. They'd already made contact with Diddy before the raid at the airport. Let's talk about it. That was at 12 Eastern Standard Time. This went on about 2 Pacific Standard Time. Let's talk about it.
To what exactly they're searching for and why. We continue to look at the procedures taking place regarding this raid that's being conducted by Homeland Security. You have support from local law enforcement officials as well. We saw from the ground shots, you see multiple agencies there a part of all of this, and they have a number of resources on hand.
So I guess it all happened kind of simultaneously, huh? You know, I think about it. Like this video right now. It's up in the stuck here in the home of the situation. I know, that's right.
With a drone flying up top, as well as they had ladders taking a closer look at certain parts of the property. And so they are looking at every nook and cranny they need to in terms of why they're investigating this home and property. So clearly this is going to take a while. And as Haley mentioned, with her shot down on the ground right there, more people are coming to your area, Haley.
Yeah, I would say it's mostly media at this point. We were the first ones here on scene, but yeah, since there's probably a dozen different media agencies. Yeah, it looks like his homes on both coasts are being raided.
A dozen different media agencies. Lord, I need to go outside. I could still go.
Gotten word on exactly where P. Diddy
It's
is.
dark
He is in
now.
fact in New York right now, or in Los Angeles.
And it got dark.
Of course, you know, we haven't seen him here in Holmby Hills. This is right off of Sunset and Beverly Glen, and it unfolded, I'd say, about 30 minutes ago. They're at his home here. They're also at his home in Miami. Of course, it's a little bit calmer, I would say, than it was about 20 minutes ago when it all happened. The guns that were drawn earlier have been since put away. It looks like they just put away their drone, but of course doing a thorough job of checking the home for any kind of details that they can come up with related to these allegations against sex trafficking. As you said, Sandra, there's several lawsuits against him for these allegations, all of which he has denied. So we will have to wait and see. Of course, and everybody's interested in the details of what how he's connected to these latest allegations.
And from your vantage point,
the very latest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, from your vantage point, Haley, does it look like some authorities are leaving the scene right now? They're done, or not? Is that not the case?
No, it looks like more are coming. What you're seeing is just the vehicles moving to a different location. We're kind of at the bottom of the hill, but if you go up a little bit farther, some of the vehicles that you saw down here earlier have since kind of gone to the other side of the hill. This is obviously a very prestigious neighborhood. I said earlier, Humphrey Bogart's former house, I think, is next door to P. Diddy's, the 200 block here of Mapleton and Holmby Hills off of Sunset near Beverly Glen. So the vehicles have basically just moved forward. You're seeing a lot more of those law enforcement officers from the Department of Homeland Security, though, back here on the street in Mapleton since they've come out of the home after they've done their thorough investigating inside that beautiful home belonging to P. Diddy, to Sean Combs. So I don't think they have any intention, Sandra, on going anywhere anytime soon. And overhead, you can see law enforcement helicopters and, of course, Stu up there in Skyfox.
Thank you so much, Haley, for that perspective on the ground right there in front of that Holmby Hills mansion. Stu, up in Skyfox, it looks like, yes, there are some more law enforcement, but in different attire. Should I say suits instead of body armor?
Ooh.
Definitely, and you know, and we all know how that works. The suits are going to be the investigators and probably the ones that are running the show. And again, I still think that they are just waiting for that green light for them to be allowed to make their way inside
all
the
of this was
property
just too
and make their way.
All of this was just too. Y'all could have just showed up with a warrant in the man's house. He would have let. They would have let y'all in. Okay, like this is too much. Like, what did they think was going to happen? What was really? Oh my goodness, they must think that Diddy some sort of kingpin or something with. Okay, he had armed guards outside and heavy artillery in the house and a lot of ammo. Like, what the fuck is going on? They make like they was getting ready to go to war against the bad boys. Okay, the Homeland Security against Bad Boy Entertainment. Is that what that were?
To the areas that I would venture to say that they probably are pretty specific. I don't think they're just going in randomly. And again, this is just a guess. I don't think they're going in randomly, just going through, everybody's stuff inside there. They probably have an area that they know or an office that they're going to be looking into or some computers that they might want to physically get their hands on. And that's what they're waiting for right now to make their way inside this property. This, like you said, very beautiful home out there in the Homely Hills area. And they just waiting to get the all clear to allow them inside while these officers that we see right there in the tactical gear, well, their job is to make sure that everything is safe for them to go in. Now, they don't probably, again, I just want to be clear. It's like nobody's thinking that there's booby traps or some kind of sniper inside the home. That's not what they're thinking at all. It's probably more along the lines of they want to make sure that everybody is outside of the home because they don't want to have somebody stepping out or coming out later on and, surprising or catching people off guard. That's not what they want. And right now, you can see Sandra, you were saying there's a large number of people out here. I would venture to say, as far as the officers go, I would probably put this group closer to 100. Not just what we're seeing right here. This is just one group.
100 officers. 100 officers for one man. Girl, they not playing by Diddy. They not playing by Diddy at all. Diddy going down. Bro, if they, I mean, all the resources that they're using, if they don't have it already, I guess they just fucking with him and seeing what he gonna do, seeing how far he would go. Okay, on period, because I mean, to employ 100 officers to go and raid his home is crazy. 100 armed officers to go and raid this man's home is crazy. That's crazy.
Group of many that have made their way out here to this Homely Hills area.
And you guys, please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. Subscribe right now. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe to the show. I promise you'll love it here.
Yeah, and as far as the suits that we were talking about, that's part of the group right there. But there's some other ones as well, younger ones that were basically leading the charge, and that's them right there. Actually, they perfect timing, and it looks like they're making their way over towards the home. They might be the first ones to make their way in to start that investigation process or figure out where we're going to look, what we're looking for, and then later on the suits will make their way in as well. But this, like you said, is going to be a very long process out here, and this is just the very, very beginning. And the folks that they had taken into custody, they've moved them out of the area right now. And again, I wouldn't say that they are arrested. We don't know that for a fact. They took them into custody. A few of them still had cuffs on. Some of them didn't. So maybe this was a division of, these are people that we know work here. These are people that may be associated with Sean Combs, or Bad Boy Entertainment. So it's one of those type of situations. And until they know who they are, they're just going to keep them in custody and possibly just let them go later on. And I don't believe the word arrested has been used out here as of yet. But again, still very active situation. And of course, that is a huge house, and they've got a lot of rooms to clear before they allow those investigators in.
A huge house. That is a huge house. Okay, on period. Like I said, that house is big as fuck. Okay, on period. My. Is that us? Is that us? Is that us? They trying to get me demonetized, ain't they? That's what they trying to do. They're trying to get me demonetized. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. They're just popping up music and shit. Weird. YouTube is so weird. Oh, you guys like this video? Like this video right now. There's a lot more tea where that came from. Just leave it to me. Hold on one second. Leave it to me. I got this. I got this win, okay, on period. Oh, I got this. Yo, I almost forgot to share it though. Did you guys share this video? My. I have an obligation to the Crown family to share it, and I almost forgot on today. My. Yeah, we did this whole video without a like or a share on here, period. Okay, period. Yes, it did. Y'all like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. So will he be living in a hotel now or Airbnb? Who knows? Okay, on period. When we figure out what what is the result of this, investigation, what the result is from this raid today, whether or not, Justin or King are have been arrested, and whether or not the mansions have been seized. Um, you know, when we have the information, we will update you, as this is again a developing story. Yes, so Fox 11 ground crew at the scene learned the home was registered to Bad Boy Films, a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, along with one of Combs' daughters. At this time, the Department of Homeland Security has not named Diddy as the focus of the investigation. Well, who's the focus? Is it Justin? Ooh. My. Sky Fox also captured images of a few people coming out of the home who were subsequently detained. Their identity is not known, nor is their connection to the case or their connection to Diddy. My. Homeland Security expert Hal Kempfer joined Fox 11 during breaking news coverage and said there have been allegations that he had been drugging young women and that the agency is likely looking into the alleged crimes committed in multiple states. Kempfer added some evidence they're looking for includes laptops, flash drives, and anything that would connect Combs with the allegations. In addition, he said obtaining a search warrant of this magnitude requires a lengthy process and that working with state and local attorneys was likely required. My. So they had to get a search warrant on period, before they could search the home of Combs. And according to Fox 11, it was a lengthy process. So, chances are, Combs seen this coming and was able to prepare himself. He probably has gotten rid of, any evidence and scrubbed and had his place scrubbed himself. He has enough money. Investigators with the Los Angeles Police Department were also at the scene and refused to comment. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those who have violated the law, said Doug Wigdor, a lawyer for Cassie Ventura and one for Diddy's other accusers. In a release statement, hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for this depraved conduct. I know that, right? I need to go ahead and reach out to Doug Wigdor. I think he's taking everybody right now, okay, on period. Since his big payout with Cassie, he didn't have to do nothing with, okay, on period. I think he is hoping to recreate what he did with Cassie over and over again with anyone who is willing to accuse Diddy, okay, on period. Me too. Okay, on period. I was at his party and I got trapped in the closet. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, they locked me in the closet, girl. That Doug Wigdor is looking to get rich. Okay, off of the Diddy accusations, if he hasn't already. Fox 11 has reached out to Diddy's representative for comment. Okay, and again, his reps have not responded as of yet.
Find affordable help.
Did I actually be doing all of that? Girl.
And security conducting a raid at a house in Field Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation. Let's go live to Stu Mandel up in Skyfox right now for more. Stu, what do we know?
Yeah, I heard her say we're live.
Ooh.
Copy.
Stu.
All right, there you see Skyfox overhead of this home where, again, we are seeing Department of Homeland Security investigators in a this home now. Let's go to Haley Winslow, who's live on the ground right there. Haley, what do we know?
Not you again.
Sandra, this is going to turn into a huge scene that is going to be an all-day thing, and it
It's
involves,
getting dark
yes,
out there.
P. Diddy. The home is actually registered to Bad Boy Films, which is a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, basically his company, and the home's registered to that and to his daughter. Now, from Skyfox, Stu up there, he got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters. Now, we are hearing from law enforcement sources that this involves sex trafficking, but we don't yet know to what extent or the details about that. But you better believe we will be on this all day, keeping you updated with the very latest.
My. Everybody on it all day. Everybody plan on covering it all day when okay on period. I know that's right. We got our dedicated video now. If something is to you know, if there are some new developments overnight, then we'll come back and talk about it tomorrow. But I don't plan on making 100 videos about this today. We here now. Okay, let's discuss. And if something changes today, okay, we'll come back and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, I'm here. I got a lot of content again later on tonight or early morning. We're gonna jump into mahogany as I got the receipts together, and we got some more exclusive interviews. After this, we got to go op hopping. Okay, on period on the backup channel. Okay, on period. The critters is running amok on these YouTube streets. Leave it to the official campaign. Okay, on period. I got these hoes. Okay, on period. I got on my road stompers today. Yes, it did. I put on my road stompers today. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go.
For now, reporting live here on the scene in Holmby Hills, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Haley, thank you. And you can see from that ground shot a very active scene right there, a perimeter put up already.
Okay, they painted the perimeters and all of that. Other allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy was also mentioned in Cat Williams' explosive interview in Shannon Sharp's club on Club Shay Shay. All lies will be exposed, Williams said when asked about Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, and Michael Jackson. Last year, Cassandra Ventura, also known as R&B singer Cassie, dropped a bombshell lawsuit in a New York federal court against the bad boy mogul Combs, and Ventura dated between 2005 and 2018. The lawsuit detailed several eyebrow-raising allegations that detailed years of alleged abuse. The two then settled on a settlement the next day, allegedly for the sum of $30 million. My. And that was just the beginning. Okay, just a week later, 2 more women came forward and accused the hip hop mogul of sexual abuse in a separate lawsuit. Both of those lawsuits were filed in November 2023 on the evening of the expiration of the Adult Survivors Act, a New York law permitting victims of sexual abuse a 1-year window to file civil action regardless of the statute of limitations. My. And here we have some live coverage of Diddy's home being raided. Let's finish this article before we get into the live coverage, okay? The filings detail acts of sexual assault, beating, and forced drugging allegedly committed in the early 1990s by Combs, then a talent director, party promoter, and rising figure in New York City's hip-hop community. One of the accusers, Joy Dickerson, said she was a 19-year-old student at Syracuse University when she agreed to meet Combs at a restaurant in Harlem in 1991. After their date, Combs intentionally drugged her, then brought her home and sexually assaulted her, according to the filings. My. There's a whole lot of shit going on. Y'all see that? My. Without her knowledge, Combs videotaped the assault and later shared it with several friends in the music industry. The suit alleges the public exposure sent Dickerson into a tailspin, contributing to severe depression, that landed her in the hospital and forced her to drop out of college. Fast forward to February 2024, Combs faced another lawsuit filed by a male producer. The suit filed in federal court in New York accused Combs of repeated instances of unsolicited groping and sexual touching. It also says the man had to work hard in a bathroom while Combs showered and walked around naked. A lawyer for Combs called the events described in the lawsuit pure fiction. We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies, said Combs. Attorney Sean Hawley said in response, we will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them, she added. Didn't they say the same thing about Cassie? Ended up giving her $30 million in less than 24 hours, but, go off. These are just some of the allegations Diddy has faced through the years. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Okay, on period. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? There's more receipts where that came from. When I got time, if y'all got time. We just came up on the 3-hour mark okay, on period. So what we're going to do to keep this show going, we're going to ask everybody to help us keep this show going. We're going to ask everybody hop out of the bushes and send just $3. $3. It's not, can't even get a burger for $3. You can't even get a gallon of gas for $3. Okay, on period. Support the show. Ask everybody hop out of the bushes and send $3. Keep the show going. Okay, on period. Because time is money. Time is money. We done already been here 3 hours. Okay, on period. We done already been here 3 hours. We need at least another hour for the final leg of this content. Okay, on period. Ain't too many more receipts left. Okay, on period. This is a developing story. Okay, on period. Unless something else comes out while we're live. Okay, on period. Ooh. Let me pull it up. Okay, while you guys are supporting. Okay, while you guys are pulling out them $3 bills, okay, to send over to the king. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. Shout out right now, okay, in advance to everyone supporting the show. Special shout out, okay, on period. Because again, we can't do it without your support, okay, on period. What you've got, baby, I need it. What you need, baby, I got it. And all I'm asking you is to support. Just a little bit. Support the show. Support the show right now. Yes, thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay, friend. We ask everybody hop out of the bush to support the show with just $3. Okay, on Pure, keep the show going. Okay, because we need at least another hour. We got live coverage of Diddy's home being raided, okay, on period, and it's 30 minutes long, okay, on period, plus all of my commentary saying, Fisher King Man can be a little more long-witted at times, okay, on period. Y'all used to support all the wind in my lungs, okay, on period, by supporting this show. Let's go.
Those heavily armored gear and equipment, I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect whatever the investigation is. I would venture to say that those are going to be the guys that you're seeing right there, and they're waiting for that all clear. And then this group that you see there, those are the ones that are actually going to go inside. They probably have, like you said, they probably have ideas what they're looking for, where they might be. So, but right.
In fact, involving a sex trafficking investigation. We do know that according to Diddy's attorneys and the rapper himself, he has denied any wrongdoing in any of all this. So there are two sides, of course, to this as this all plays out. But it is interesting that these raids happening at the same time. According to TMZ, a raid of his Miami home is happening right now, as well as now we're looking at the live pictures of what's going on in Holmby Hills at this mansion right here, all connected to Sean Combs. So again, until we find out further word as to what exactly they're searching for and why, we continue to look at the procedures taking place regarding this raid that's being conducted by Homeland Security. You have support from local law enforcement.
I literally grabbed all these receipts and put it together and brought it to you guys in like what 20, 30 minutes, because I literally was working overtime on this mahogany stuff. Okay, on period. So I want you guys all um here for the mahogany show as well. My. Back to all things lit. Back to all things lit. It's the Fish King Pain Show. Act like you know. You guys subscribe to the show. Remember to subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the show. It don't cost you a thing to subscribe, by the way. Yeah, don't be weird. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. It don't cost you a thing to subscribe. Okay. Yeah.
Officials as well. We saw from the ground shots. You see multiple agencies there. A part of all of this, and they have a number of resources on hand with a drone flying up top, as well as they had ladders taking a closer look at certain parts of the property. And so they are looking at every nook and cranny.
We've seen this part.
Where P. Diddy is, if he is in fact in New York right now or in Los Angeles, and of course, we haven't seen him here in Holmby Hills. This is
well,
right
we
off
found
of
him.
Sunset and Beverly.
We found him. He's in Miami.
Unfolded, I'd say about 30 minutes
He's
ago.
in Miami.
They're at his home here. They're also at his home in Miami. Of course, it's a little bit calmer, I would say, than it was about 20 minutes ago when it all happened. The guns that were.
And they knew he wasn't at home. And they still sent all them guns and things and all them police. They knew he wasn't there. Okay, today would have been a perfect day to go do some crazy. Okay, on here because all the police were busy. Okay, over there at Diddy house apparently. Where to get 100 officers from? Where these hoes come from? Lord, this must have been a mandatory date. You can't take off this date, I guess. It's a lot of police.
Were drawn earlier have been since put away. They looks like they just put away their drone, but of course doing a thorough job of checking the home for any kind of details that they can come up with related to this these allegations against sex trafficking. As you said, Sandra, there's several lawsuits against him for these allegations, all of which he has denied. So we will have to wait and see. Of course, and everybody's interested in the details of what. How he's connected to these latest allegations.
And from your vantage point,
the very latest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, from your vantage point, Haley, does it look like some authorities are leaving the scene right now? They're done, or not? Is that not the case?
No, it looks like more law enforcement officers from the Department of Homeland Security, though, back here on the street in Mapleton since they've come out of the home after they've done their thorough investigating inside that beautiful home belonging to P. Diddy, Deshaun Combs. So I don't think they have any intention, Sandra, on going anywhere anytime soon. And overhead, you can see law enforcement helicopters and, of course, Stu up there in Skyfox.
Thank you so much, Haley, for that perspective on the ground right there in front of that Holmby Hills mansion. Stu, up in Skyfox, it looks like, yes, there are some more law enforcement, but in different attire. Should I say suits instead of...
Okay, I think we've seen the majority of this. Okay, on period. Let me see. I think we've seen the majority of that. I'm checking right now, see if there's any updates, pertinent updates regarding Diddy. 48 minutes ago, they posted ongoing sex trafficking investigation, law enforcement sources say. So this is part of an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. Earlier people were assuming now they got confirmation from Homeland Security. This is a part of an ongoing sex trafficking investigation, and that is part of the reason that they want the electronics so that they can find any evidence that will support their claims of Diddy's involvement in sex trafficking rank. My, you heard it here first. The Fish King Pan got all the receipts. The Fish King Pan got all the receipts where you heard it here first. Okay, on period. Sean Combs' home has been raided as a part of a sex trafficking investigation. When my. It's all coming to the light. It's all coming to the light, friend. Okay, on period. They're all going down. Diddy, you're going down. You're going down. I remember Diddy saying in an interview that after he showers, he doesn't use a towel. He just walks around his house naked until he gets dry. I thought, wow, weirdo. Maybe MTV Cribs. It was an MTV Cribs episode. My. I know that's right. My. And this whole world's upside down. Diddy, please believe me. Since you run away from home. Oh, you can't come back anymore. Diddy, why? Why, Diddy? Did you have to do this to me? Let me stop.
Inside this property, this, like you said, very beautiful home out there in the Homely Hills area.
Can't stop
And they
these
just wait
tears
to
from
get the all clear
falling
to allow
down
them
my
inside. While these officers that we see right there in the tactical gear, well, their job is to make sure that everything is safe for them to go in. Now, they don't probably, again, I just want to be clear. It's like nobody's thinking that there's booby traps or some kind of sniper inside the home. That's not what they're thinking at all. It's probably more along the lines of they want to make sure that everybody is outside of the home because they don't want to have somebody stepping out or coming out later on and, surprising or catching people off guard. That's not what they want. And right now, you can see Sandra, you've been saying, there's a large number of people out here. I would venture to say, as far as the officers go, I would probably put this. Maybe this was a division of, these are people that we know work here. These are people that may be associated with Sean Combs. So, or Bad Boy
investigation. So when we talk about and see these kinds of raids happen or having them be conducted, it kind of shows that they do have enough evidence that their investigation is to a certain point where they have made a search warrant and they've gotten all of the evidence they need to have a search warrant, that they have to establish that a crime was possibly committed and there's evidence of probable cause and a crime that has taken place. So all of these things.
So, they already have enough evidence. At least enough evidence for probable cause to receive the search warrant. So they know Diddy did something. They know he did something, and they're raiding his home to just clear the air. They need clarity. They need evidence. They want the receipts. It's not enough to just know that he's a part of some nefarious things. They need the receipt. Yes, it did. I know that's right. Okay, shout out to all the receipts and the truth. Okay, on period. Like they said, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. Okay, on period. And everything here in the home of the situation is based off of receipt and truth. Okay, on period. Hope that you guys are enjoying the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. I just want to know who was taken to the Caribbean in Diddy's private jet. Maybe he just took it to the Caribbean so that it won't be seized. So that they won't take it from him. Maybe he had them go land it there for a reason. Okay, on period. Rich people shit, girl. I don't know nothing about it. Okay, on period. I don't got no private jets.
They have to meet a threshold before law enforcement can just come together like this and approach a property and make entries. So we're seeing that here at Homely Hills and also in Miami, where they are searching Sean Combs' Miami home as well. So again, this doesn't just happen overnight. This is a process that they've been working on for quite some time to make sure that they have enough evidence to be able to conduct a raid like this, especially with so many law enforcement agencies involved, investigators involved, and you see just personnel involved on location right there. And you do see a number of people. This is going to be an active situation for quite some time. Again, we don't know what they're looking for. We don't know what the interest is right now. We can only presume that it is part of a sex trafficking investigation. Those are multiple lawsuits that Sean Combs have been facing this year alone, allegations that he denies, but clearly this could be all part of the process here. But again, law enforcement does just not go in willy-nilly into a home and conduct a raid like this unless they get the necessary evidence they need to get that search warrant to acquire entry as well. So if we could take a look from Haley's point of view, it does seem like there are more individuals gearing up or maybe more investigators on the scene from the ground there, Haley.
Hey, Sandra, yes, we're actually trying to get an interview lined up, obviously live with the Department of Homeland Security. We had a lady come down here just a minute ago and give her card, so trying to contact her so we can, of course, get some official details from her, because everything that we're getting is basically behind the scenes from our law enforcement sources here. So basically, we don't have anything new yet. We're still just waiting to kind of figure out exactly what happened. We know, of course, P. Diddy's homes on both coasts have been raided. You can see some more officers coming out of his property right now. Just trying to see if I could see the lady who we're hoping to get the interview with, and she's just messaging me back, so I've got to send her an email for the.
And we heard the results of that interview. Okay, on period. They pretty much told them that the update is there is no update. Okay, on period. Official King Pang gave us the update, though. Official King Pang gave us the update, though.
the request first. So we're working on that to get you some more details. But yeah, it's still very active on scene, just more and more vehicles showing up. This is largely, most of the law enforcement officers here, Sandra, are, of course, the Department of Homeland Security, and then we also have LASD and LAPD here as well. So as soon as I can get anything official on camera, we'll come back and let you know.
Definitely. I know what it's like on the ground right there. You're dealing with a lot of officials, trying to get some answers, trying to talk to people. And of course, it is very difficult to do two things at once. So we will let you get to work right there on the ground. Let's go up to Stu again. As I was mentioning the procedure of this, and you've covered so many of these types.
This wasn't just an accusation and they came and, knocked down the doors and started tearing up the house. This was something that's an ongoing investigation. Lawyers, attorneys, and district attorneys, they all have to sign off on this. They have to look this over. Judges have to make that decision as well. And nobody wants to be on the end of a wrongful seizure. So, of course, they needed to show evidence that there is a reason for this type of force and for these officers to make their way into this home. And then again, of course, the world we live in today, all of these officers that are showing up, they all know that, we are everybody's under a watchful eye nowadays. So they made every effort to do this as quickly and as less destructive as possible. We watched them trying to get through one of those.
What? You sent all them officers out there to do it quickly and less. Boy, stop. Y'all want to make a big scene and y'all want to be as loud as you could. Okay, you wanted everybody in the neighborhood to know that you guys have a thug in within your confines. Okay, on period. Let's talk about it.
Side gates, that pedestrian gate was giving them a little bit of an issue, but in the end they got in there, and after that they made their way in very quickly. We didn't see any doors being smashed or things getting kicked in. It was basically a lot of opening up and just letting that garage door, somebody got in there and they opened up that garage door, and or possibly the people inside were curious what was going on and they opened up that garage door. But again,
and at that moment they realized that they had fucked up. Okay, on period. The police is outside. Damn, I didn't get a chance to eat my fucking food. Shit. I would have been pissed. Like, girl, fuck. Open the damn garage and now you met with the motherfucking police. Like, shit.
Forceful entry part of it, it really truly was just in a little bit here in that side gate. Everything else was very quick and
so the only thing they had to the only thing that they're alleging that they had to break is the side entry, but I'm sure when you go in that house they fucked up some shit. I hope that they are able to go back in, and Justin and our King goes live tonight on IG or wherever, and we're able to see the results of the investigation and hear from them a little bit. Chances are they not, their lawyers are probably advising them to not say anything and to stay quiet, most likely.
Etiquette would be the best way to say it. Actually, they went in and they just did what they needed to do. And again, the reason why they're still there, I can tell you, it's not like a television show where they're pulling out drawers and dumping out clothes and just trashing the place. They just want to make sure that there are no other people inside that building that may still be scared, hiding, or having a problem. And then as soon as that word is given, which I'm sure is going to come shortly, because we already saw a couple of the groups making their way in, less armed, so they're making their way in. They're going to start looking forward, and of course, even in that the warrant, they're going to have a.
Is Miss Sharita the only moderator here? Shout out to Miss Sharita for sticking it out and modding. Okay, on period. She the only mod left. My. Let me find out.
List of things that they are able to look at, able to take. It isn't just a random search. They actually have to go in and actually find things that they believe have information or evidence that could create a guilty or innocent situation for Sean Combs. So at any rate, it's still very ongoing, very preliminary, but again, we do see a large force out there, which, like you're trying to say, or what I believe you did say, is that this is a warranted search. And of course, they are here and they are definitely looking for specific pieces of information. What they are, we don't know. We may never know, but right now that search is definitely ongoing.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, we've covered so many of these different types of raids. Obviously, not always at a celebrity mansion like this in Holmby Hills, but clearly sometimes you see them having to forcefully enter a property and seize evidence, and it doesn't always go so smoothly. And
I seen the chat stop moving, so I was about to end the live. I'm like, shit, Miss Sharita, only one in here working by herself. So I'm saying, let me go ahead and head out. Okay, on period. That's a lot of work for just Miss Sharita. Okay, I didn't see no other mods. I scrolled all the way back up as far as my thing would let me go, and she was the only mod in here for like the past hour. So yeah. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Okay, on period. Oh. Yeah, so we're just gonna get through this video and we're gonna head out. Okay, on period. A lot of this information is repetitive. I feel like we've gone over everything that has come out today. And again, if there's any breaking news, we'll come back live tomorrow and we will discuss it.
Was in fact very smooth the way they gained entry into this property, and after they figured out that side entrance, they were able to make entry. But it's not like they show in the movies, as you mentioned, Stu, right? They weren't battering down doors and destroying property.
No worries, friend. Okay, on period. I almost dozed off too.
Many stories we've covered like this, it was very easy entry, and they were able to access the property and get on site. So clearly, they're ready for anything, whatever they're going to be met with. You don't know, and that is why they make sure that they are safe in numbers, that they're armored, and that is why you see such a big force out there, because you never know what kind of emotion you're going to be met with.
Definitely, and emotion is really what plays a lot of it, and that's one of the things that we were talking about. Is right now that was the gate that they were having all that trouble. They're actually looking at that actual door and propping it open, but that was the door that was giving them trouble. And I was trying to figure out if that is actually maybe like a private entrance for that back house. It does actually look like it. It seems like if you're staying there, that's how you get in and out without going through the actual house itself. But you can see they still have personnel there on scene. Every house, there's 3 properties that I would say on this big piece of property. They all have some sort of somebody there, just making sure that there isn't anything being taken or anything moving in and out, and or another person in that area. But that main house, there's still a number of folks that like armored personnel that we've seen go in have not seen come out. But there's some of those ones that are not wearing the gear, and those are that first group that made their way in. They were here originally. They came with the armored trucks. They did not make their way into the property. They waited outside, and now they are making their way to that front.
Yes, I'm about to get ready for the next show too, friend. The next show I was fully prepared. I've been working on that all day. This was kind of like breaking news, and everybody was doing it. Like my grandson came in here and said, "You got to do this." So I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm jumping on it." And you know me, I'm not gonna click that live button until I'm ready. So I don't care what the times say. If I don't have my receipts together, if I don't have the facts together, what's the point of clicking the live and then putting out misinformation? Like, if y'all don't respect the receipts, then I don't know what to tell people. Like, girl, you just don't want a receipt. You just don't want the truth. You just okay. You just want to be entertained. I'm not up here to make to be nobody's clown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to make no ass out of myself. I'm here to, I am funny, but I'm not a clown.
Door, which shows you that their progress is being made. And of course, we will keeping an eye on the, as we call them, and it is what they are, the suits down there. I'm sure those are the ones that are pretty much running the show, or where all the evidence is going to go to in the end. They are still outside, so that shows you that they're going to be waiting. I would venture to say when they find something, those are the guys that are going to make their way in and actually looking at and taking things from this home. But right now, that's still, that process, I wouldn't even think has actually even started.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to take a lot of time. That is a huge mansion to begin with. And then it depends on what they're looking for. It could be as small as a hard drive or as big as boxes and boxes full of evidence or information they're trying to collect and gather. And where all of that information is also the tricky part. I mean, think about going into a stranger's home. You don't know where they put things. And so it could be very hidden.
That shit up there on the roof. One of the motherfucking AC vents is fake and it's filled with nothing but trophies and documents. And that's what I think. That's what I think. What y'all think? What y'all think, When? Okay, on period. Girl. Yeah, because me motherfucking Diddy's getting ready to swam to Antigua. Okay, on period. Shit. Yo, you bitches won't let me fly? I can't get on no boats, When? Okay, on period. So one thing you hoes can't take away from me is these arms and these legs, okay, and my will to survive. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. He could float right on over to Antigua with his money. Yes, he can. Okay, take all that money. Okay, put it in a bag. Okay, and float right on over there. Yes, it did.
So this whole process, it could take a lot of time in terms of them finding what they made entry for. So this is a methodical, lengthy process.
Because I think it was more than 6 people up in the air, girl. I think everybody else hopped in that motherfucking sacred tunnel and headed to next door. Okay, they probably got a little link to the next door underground. Okay, on period. It's something. When okay, on period. Diddy was Oh no, Diddy wasn't there. Girl, he would have made it to motherfucking Miami too quick, okay? I think TD Jakes was planted without him knowing. My, coulda. My.
And again, this is taking place right here in Holmby Hills, as well as his Miami home. And I'm sure law enforcement officials from both sides in Miami and LA are certainly talking to each other as they go through this as well. But still, no sign of Sean Combs himself. We don't know where he is. It's not clear if they're looking for him. He may be in New York, as Haley was mentioning on the ground there. But
and we discovered that they did make contact with Diddy, and he's not under arrest. He did not get arrested, and apparently it's not what everyone is thinking. Okay, at least not as of now. A lot of times the feds will let you roam. They watching you anyway. They let you roam. They let you go do what you doing or whatever. And when they're ready to arrest you, they will come and get you. Okay. Feds don't care about none of that. They're never in a rush to arrest you. They'll go for years and let you fuck up. They'll let you fuck up. Like, shit, maybe I watched too many movies. But in the movies I watch, the feds, they'll watch you for years before they ever come and interfere. I'm like, why do they do that? They be drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? And they allow them to put drugs into the community for years before they ever intervene. Make millions, hundreds of thousands, and never do anything until they're ready, until they want you to stop. So I don't know, girl. I mean, Diddy has been doing this for decades, and they're not intervening until now. For why? What is he doing different than he's done for the past 30 decades? I mean, unless his Illuminati bill it's unpaid, I don't know what's going on. What's new? These allegations have been out there. We've known all these things about Diddy forever. Forever. Shout out to Nate Brooks. He said, I'm celebrating my people in jail blamed for shooting that Puffy son did in the studio. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. My people in jail got blamed for the shooting that Puffy son did in the What are you talking about, friend? Click the link. That sounds like an exclusive. That sounds like an exclusive. Here you go. Click the link. Tell us what that was. That's just what that was. What that word? That sounds like an exclusive. My, you over there celebrating. Tell us your connection to Diddy. Tell us your connection to Diddy. My, did he do it? Did they do it? What? My Puffy son did it. In the studio. Oh yeah, click the link, friend. Meow. Click the link, friend. We want to hear from you. Yes, it did. That sounds like an exclusive to me. Girl, we want to hear from you. Please and thank you. Yes, it did. What they did? What they did? Can we celebrate with you? Grandson, bring me some wine. Can we celebrate with you? That's just what that word. What that word. Okay, on period. Guys, friend, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Let us know if you need some time to click the link. Okay, on period. Yes, come tell us what that word. Yeah, it's what that word. Yeah, okay, on period. What happened when? 1 into the 2, 3 into the 4. Yes, it did. Ooh. Nathan went back into the bushes. I guess we're gonna have to wait. Just gonna have to wait until we see Nate celebrating somewhere. Okay, on period. Oh.
Clearly, this was in all a very peaceful raid as they made entry, and right now as they are making their way in and out of the property.
No connections to Diddy. Well, what you celebrating for? Your people got in jail, got blamed for. What do you mean? How your people in jail got blamed for the shoot that the Puffy son did? You gotta elaborate, friend. You got. We need you to elaborate, friend. Okay, we want to celebrate too. We want to celebrate too. Okay, up here, your people are in jail behind what Diddy's son. Which Diddy's son, and what did they do? Tell us what happened. I'm on my phone. Don't have StreamYard. Can I DM you? You could DM me. You can call my phone too. You call my phone. You don't really need StreamYard. I don't think. Well, I think maybe you do. You call my phone. Yes, you can call my phone. You could DM me too. DM me and I'll give you my phone number if you want to call in and speak. If not, I understand. Mm-hmm. Yes, because I would love to hear the story. Okay, it sounds juicy. Okay, because that ain't the first time Diddy's sons have been in trouble, and Diddy didn't use his money and power to get them out. Okay, remember that Justin was just in a hit and run last year, driving drunk. Was that? Ain't that what that were? Ain't that what them kids ain't? All sugar. Okay, on period. Them kids ain't all nice. Okay, on period. Them girls get spicy too. Okay, on period. Not that he shot somebody. Okay, on period. You said you're gonna DM me. DM me, friend. I'll give you my phone number. You can just call. I believe Diddy is who he is with whomever he is with. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, you don't need StreamYard to just hit the link. Yeah, but I mean, it just depends on however you want to do it. Okay, I want to make it easy for you. Daylight and said the man that got shot in the studio got shot outside the studio in a drive-by. See, that's not enough info, friend. That's not we lost. Okay, it's giving confusion. Okay, we want clarity. We love clarity over here. Clarity like our best friend. Yeah, and that's just what they were. What that were. Yes, we love clarity over here. Yes, indeed. Okay, on period. Oh, we've been live, y'all. We've been live. Okay, on period. If you guys enjoying the show, remember to support. Okay, on period. Yeah. Yeah, last hour we asked everybody to send $3. Did you send your $3? Did y'all see did y'all see your $3 to keep the show going? When okay on period. I know you didn't because only 2 people did. Okay on period. Hop out of the bushes and support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. We asked everybody to send just $3 to keep the show going. Let me see. Pay attention to the lawsuit Lil Ron found. He said someone was shot in the studio in the bathroom. What? You right. What's the number? Here, friend. Let me give you the number. I gotta give it to you in code because these girls. But everybody already got my number. Oh, yeah, everybody already got the number. Oh, girl, we would love to hear this story. Crown family, gather in close, girl. We got an exclusive. Make sure that you guys are sharing this live. Share this live. Share this live. We got an exclusive, honey. Girl, what happened? Tell us everything. The little rod, yeah, we remember that. Yeah. Oh shit, we getting on live, on air receipts. Everybody's sending me receipts today. Okay, R. Kelly when he see Diddy walk in the. Oh, wait, this is not the one, is it? It's not the one. That ain't the one. That ain't the one with Carisha. We looking for Carisha now. We looking for Carisha now. We looking for Carisha now. Okay, I know that's right. Guys, friend. All right. Well, did you get the number, Nate? I wonder if Nate got the number. Did you get the number? My. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Ooh. So I don't miss it. Okay, on period. Ooh. Yeah, it's in the chat. I put the number in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I put the number in the chat for you to call. Shout out to everybody here. Okay, on periods up and stuck here in the home of the situation. I was running to go grab a photo of Diddy. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. Ugh, look at my eggs. Looking Magus. Okay. My. So when they come, I got that picture. I'll pull it up. Hey, I need to actually go to the store. Oh, the store is closed. Well, not the store, the mall. Because, girl, I need some stuff.
As they conduct their search, but a search that is just beginning. As you see those suits, the investigators taking their time, making sure everything is done properly and methodically in terms of what they're looking for at this point. Again, we have a lot of questions that we just don't know the answers to at this point. We do have someone on the line right now, Hal Kemper. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you can make light of what we're looking at in terms of Homeland Security making entry into the Holmby Hills mansion of Sean Combs.
Sandra, this is a Homeland Security Investigations that appears to be on site. What they're probably looking for is, well, I should say in general, they look at human trafficking and sex trafficking being a component of that. And of course, there's been some rather big civil suit stuff that's taken place, but also the New York case where the statute of limitations basically had been rescinded, allowing them to look back many years in this case. Part of it was there have been allegations that he was drugging young women, so that there was which certainly implies that it was rape that had taken place at some point. But I think what HSI is probably looking at is the interstate aspects of it. If there was any online activity that could have taken place, and that's usually where HSI Homeland Security Investigations being part of Homeland Security.
Okay, we got an exclusive. Hello?
Okay, look. Online?
Yes.
Just can you mute it so we can talk for real?
Oh, you gotta mute it?
Please, I just want to talk to you before you put it on.
Okay. Okay. So I just heard back from our exclusive guest, okay, on Period. And here's what's going on. They are going to send me over all the information so I can do the research. And I can familiarize myself with what's going on. And I can know that what she's saying is a fact. Okay. And then we're going to come back tomorrow with the exclusive and the interview. Fingers crossed. Yes, it did. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. This is the official King Payne show. Act like you know. Yeah, Miss Sharita can. Yeah, Danny Lynn can help you. There's the 2 ways to pay on the coffee. Shout out to Deborah. Thank you for getting all the membership, friend. I love you, man. You're amazing, friend. Yeah, and we're gonna have some lives scheduled. We got some live schedule coming up, so I'll definitely let you know. The new live schedule because we just constantly working on things to see what works for us over here. Okay, on Period. We still finding our rhythm over here. Okay, on Period. That's all that we're. Okay. Okay. So, yes, we have an exclusive interview. We have an exclusive interview tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm praying. Okay. I told her, it's probably just better if we do it tomorrow. We already been live for a significant amount of time, and it'd be better to do a dedicated live to the information.
Looking at the interstate side, mostly online, and whatever took place across state lines. And of course, he travels all over the place. So I'm sure they're looking at him potentially transporting women around the country, and whether that was tied to a larger criminal activity.
Yeah, definitely Homeland Security involved in any interstate, as you mentioned, and international criminal activity here. So what exactly do you think everyone is looking for at this point? We saw such a large number of law enforcement make entry.
Well, it's a combination of both local and federal. And from what I understand, the local law enforcement has the specific lead at each one of these locations, with the federal federal investigators coming in with them in concert. And what they're probably looking for is any evidence that they can gather. Certainly any images, pictures, video, anything online. I've no doubt that they're going in and gathering up any electronic media, to include any laptops, any flash drives, anything that he might have that might support whatever allegations, whatever reasonable suspicion that they have that led to these search warrants. Just to get a search warrant.
Girl, I just been sitting up here talking to my damn self. The mic has been on mute, Quinn. Yes, I did. Like I said, we have covered the content, When a lot of this information is repetitive, When we've been live for 3 going on 4 hours, When let's go ahead and wrap this show, okay, and get into some other content. We got a lot of content here in the home of the lituation, okay? We got a lot of content to share here in the home of the lituation. Today, I put this show together real fast, okay, but it was very informative. We done heard from the New York Post, we done heard from LA Times, we done heard from Eyewitnesses, we done heard from Fox 11, we done seen live cameras, we done heard from Megan Cuniff and others, okay, on Period. This was a very informative show. Yes, it did. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show. If you haven't liked this video, remember to like on the way out. If you haven't subscribed to this video, make sure that you subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the content. We got an exclusive interview here tomorrow, okay, on Period. I'm about to go do my research and get ready for the next show. I love you guys with the love of Jesus. Thank you for loving on me like you do. When, okay, on Period, I can't do it without your support. Special shout out right now to all of the supporters. My. Hold on. Yes, it did. Okay. Special shout outs are in order because you guys are amazing. Shout out to Brandy Jackson. She said, I'm new to your page. You guys make sure these guys are showing Brandy a lot of love in the bushes. I know that's right. Shout out to Tawana. Thank you, friend. I love you, friend. K Robin. She said, this is what I got. I know that's right, K Robin. Every dollar, every amount, no matter the size, is important to me. I promise you. You could have sent 50 cents and I would have been happy. Okay, on period. I promise. It all adds up. Tracy, thank you, friend. I love you, friend. Yes, you did. Deborah, you're amazing. And Kanita. Oh, Alicia and Sharita. You guys are amazing. I couldn't do it without your support. I'm trying to told you when. Let me see. If there's anybody I missed. If there's anybody I missed, okay, I'm here because we have a lot of ways to support over here. Okay, but people mainly hit that cash app, PayPal, Queena. Thank you for okay. And I think that's everyone. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everybody watching. I love y'all. I got business getting to. We got a lot of receipts coming in. Okay, on period. I guess a lot of people got some tea on Diddy. Okay, on period. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the show so that y'all don't miss all the Diddy tea on tomorrow. I love y'all. I love y'all. We got a lot of content to get into. I want to see y'all on the backup channel in like the next couple hours. Okay, we're going to the Lituation Network next. Until next time, adios. And thanks for watching.